Greetings, my name is Ben, aka Downsizeit, and happy May the 4th to everybody. And for May the 4th, in honor of that, we are doing an 800-point battle report. And this is also, I believe it's the 30th anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
Or 35th anniversary, actually.
Anyways.
Yes, I think it's 35th maybe. It's an anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Exactly. So, there you go. That's much better.
But anyway, yes. So we're doing a massive 800-point game. We haven't done a large game like this in a while, so good to get things back out. You know, I haven't played with an SSD in well over a year, and I really only like using them when it's the Executor versions. So.
Right.
And Rob decided to go bonkers with his squad count, as you guys can see here.
Yes, I did.
So this will be interesting for sure.
I've always wanted to do a squadron fleet, and so I really made one. Especially 800 points.
Now for you guys, this will be, you know, on May the 4th, this will be 2 weeks from now that we're actually filming. But a couple days ago is when Rapid Reinforcements 2 dropped. And so we are going to be trying out a couple of them here. Rob, for instance, has Fen Rao. And by the time you guys watch this, hopefully we have official clarification from AMG on certain discrepancies in different cards, etc. And how I had previously ruled for tournament that you get, which would have been last week to you guys, on Fen Rao was that he does not give you additional activations. It basically asks like a sort of relay. I'm still not 100% convinced that's not the way it works, but no one else has agreed with me. And all the other arguments and reasonings that people have been giving me in the comments, whether on Discord or on YouTube, on Facebook, I'm kind of swinging the other way that yes, it does give additional activations, so that's the way we're going to play it now. And hopefully when you guys are watching this, it has been confirmed that way. So officially, so that's what we're going to play today, is that it does give the additional activations for non-uniques that are at distance 1 of Fen Rao after his activation's done.
And if not, well, we know that, well, for this battle, it'll be played this way anyway.
Yes, correct. So, and then I'm bringing Price and Zulk, but they're straightforward. So there's no clarifications needed for them.
Yes. The Empire has everything straightforward. I swear they triple check everything before the Empire puts anything out.
Yeah, and then they don't give a shit about any of the other factions when it comes to making things clear or even balanced. But yeah, you guys would have heard by now my thoughts on the Empire. I love the Empire, but I think they came out.
Even sometimes it comes out a little too much.
Yeah. Price is not what the Empire was needing when it comes to competitive meta, as if onagers weren't impressive enough. Anyway, let's not digress. Let's talk about this game. So, don't forget to subscribe and comment for the giveaway, for the May-June giveaway. And, because that'll be, you know, just starting now. This will be the first Batrep where you guys can subscribe and comment for that one. July 1st, I'll be announcing the winner. And all right, so we got a lot to get through. This will be obviously a bit of a longer video. Be sure to use the chapter links below if you want to skip certain sections, so if there's certain things you don't want to see. So coming up next, I will go over the fleets and the mission, and then you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped up overlay while we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. For the Empire, we have Admiral Piet, commanding an Executor II Super Star Destroyer with the Executor title, Riva Domain, Governor Price, Instructor Gorin, and Wolf Yularen as officers. Take evasive action, local fire control, flat guns, reserve hangar deck, SW7 ion batteries, high capacity ion turbines, DDY heavy turbolasers, and linked turbolaser towers. For support, there is an interdictor suppression refit with Taskmaster Grint with the interdictor title, projection experts, reserve hangar deck, and targeting scrambler, and 2 Gazanti cruisers, both with Comsnet and reserve hangar deck. For squadrons, we have Howlrunner, Valen Rudor, Mauler Mythal, Sienna Ree, Volt Scarus, 2 TIE Interceptors, and 2 TIE Defenders. For the Rebels, we have General Dodonna on an MC-75 Ordnance Cruiser with the Profundity title, Defense Liaison, Ordnance Experts, Electronic Countermeasures, Assault Proton Torpedoes, and Assault Concussion Missiles. An MC-80 Battle Cruiser with Gunnery Teams, Engine Techs, Heavy Ion Emplacements, Link Turbolaser Towers, and Spinal Armament. An MC-30 Torpedo Frigate with the Foresight title and Lando Calrissian, Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes. A second MC-30 Torpedo Frigate with Admonition, Whalix Blissics, Ordnance Experts, and Assault Proton Torpedoes. And then the Drunken Party Bus, a GR-75 with Bright Hope, Torn Far, Bomber Command Center, and Expanded Hangar Bay. And a GR-75 medium transports with Quantum Storm, Major Durlin, parts resupply, and boosted comms. For Rebel squads, we have Fen Rao, Luke Skywalker, Hera Syndulla in an X-Wing, Biggs Darklighter, Wedge Antilles, Nora Wexley, Dutch Vander, Jan Ors, 3 Y-Wing squadrons, and 6 X-Wing squadrons. For the mission, we both came in right at 800 points and rolled off, and I won the roll-off and chose to be first player. So I had to choose from Rob's missions, which were Most Wanted, Rift Ambush, and Superior Positions. For Rift Ambush, Rob will be setting up all the obstacles. We will be adding the Gravity Rift and the 2 dust fields, but no station. And the Gravity Rift must be beyond distance 5 of both players' edges. After deploying, he'll be able to choose one of my ships and force it to execute a straight Speed 1 maneuver, and then he can increase or decrease that speed by 1, even going down to 0. Then for the special rules with the Gravity Rift, the normal rules apply, but also in addition, if you end your movement within 1 to 2 of the Gravity Rift, you will be executing a Speed 1 maneuver that is straight, whereas Rob can choose to use his Speed 1 clicks on his ships if he wishes so. So coming up next, you'll see Rob and I deploying in a sped-up fashion as we discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. Okay, so now that you have seen the fleets in the mission, now you're going to see Rob and I deploying here in a sped-up overlay. And just as a reminder, since we're above 400 points, at the 800 point range, the entire length is deployment area. So you're not confined into the normal deployment areas of 400 point games when you play these big games. Although you'll see as we deploy, at least myself, I picked a corner, and I'll go and talk about that now.
Okay.
So based on how Rob set up his obstacles, consider, just the missions real quick. Obviously, I wasn't going to do Most Wanted or Superior Positions. I mean, he just has a ludicrous number of bombers, which would have been dumb. And Most Wanted, if I lose the SSD, I lose the game anyway. Double points doesn't matter to me because it's just a loss. But letting Rob get an extra dice every time he attacks the SSD, wasn't let that happen. So that's why I did Rift Ambush. And the way that Rob set up the board, I decided, I don't even want to deal with it. So that's why I deployed to the corner. So that's my strategy for the deployment. And, it's been the theme of the past few games we played is me just picking a side and then rolling up the flank. So it's the same thing again. It's the defeat in detail strategy. It's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah.
So around the flanks. So the fleet, I've made it known I'm not a big fan of Superstar Destroyers in normal play because I just don't really like the Assault prototype or the Command prototype, but I like the Executors because those actually feel like an SSD. And I built this out, definitely not a traditional way people normally do. I did want to play around with salvoing with this thing because it gets 4 dice. So that's why I put local fire control on there. Riva Domain will help me keep refreshing that. I can refresh it once per turn. Then I also am going with Piet because it allows me once, I have to tap him to do it, but I can spend a token as if it's a dial. And then the Executor title, not just for thematic purposes with him and Piet, but because I can have as many tokens as I want of as many types as I want. So I'm going to just load things up with tokens. And then I'm going to need those tokens to activate things. I have I can use those tokens to do my fleet command for take evasive action, which will help my maneuverability. If I need, basically I can set my dial, so whatever I want, and then whatever command I want in addition to that, I can just use a token for it with Piet. So I'm just going to have a boatload of tokens. And the reason why I put, and then I have Governor Price, try her out, and he's just going to be great, especially on an Executor. I have more shields than I need to get the
interdictor.
Yes, and so Instructor Gorham, I put him on here because I really wanted to play around with lots of counters. So as long as I keep my squads close to the SSD, every squad gets counter, and if they already have it, they get another counter. And then my swarm ones that stay near Hell Runner, they get another counter. So attack me at your own risk. Lots of counters. And of course I have local fire control. I'm going to want to be able to shoot my dice as far as possible. That's why I took flat guns. And because I have lots of swarms, you notice my entire fleet has reserve hangar decks. So my 2 generic interceptors that I have, you're going to basically have to kill them 8 times.
Wow.
Because I have 4 reserve hangar decks. So that will be hopefully annoying to Rob.
Yeah.
And then as far as the other upgrades for the weaponry, Link Turbo Laser Towers, that's going to help with all attacks, whether it's salvo or not.
Right.
The DB Wise is, that way my salvos, I can just keep boosting the damage. And then the ion options I took SW7s because for my primary port and starboard, now get an extra blue dice, which makes it stronger than an ISD2 out the sides now. And I just went a blank. What was my other ion that I picked? It's been SW7s. So yeah, it's actually high capacity ion turbines giving it then SW7s because I'm going to be throwing tons of blue dice. That way, if I get too many accuracies that I don't need, I can count them as damage. So this is this is going to be a beast.
Yeah.
And then everything else is to support the SSD dealing out damage. The interdictor there is for healing purposes. It has the giving out shields, but also the targeting scrambler with interdictor title, which I'll be able to do that twice in a turn, basically to make Rob reroll dice, give him his taste of Lando medicine. And then, of course, the Gazantes, it's obvious, they're just going to be throwing me tokens and resurrecting interceptors. And I want to see if I can get the gimmick off. I've got Volk, I've got Howlrunner, and I've got Instructor Gorham, so if I position it right, I should be able to have him as a counter 6. So if Rob wants to attack him, he'll be getting 6 dice back. So, yeah. And then everybody else is just, try to get Valen to get the combo where you have to attack Volk if you want to attack at all. But there's so many squads on the board. This is going to be a mess once we actually engage. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
And my squads will die very fast. He has so many X-Wings.
And 2 will keep coming back every time, but...
Yeah, but even then, you're going to kill them. So it's just going to be ridiculous. But the only way that I'm going to win this is relying on the 33 health that this thing has, not including the insane number of shields, and just taking out his... I have to beat him by taking his ships out. If this game goes to 6 turns, I think I'll lose. So I have to table Rob before we get to the end of the game, so to nullify his squads. I'm going to do my best. My squads were not designed to go anti-ship. Yes, I have 2 defenders, but those are kind of just like multi-role.
Yeah.
But primarily my squads are used for anti-squad in this game, and I will use them to that effect, hold Rob off as long as I can before he starts his bombing runs on my SSD. So we'll see how that plays out, and Yeah, it's always fun playing with the Executor II because it's just so ridiculous. So,
Yeah.
Rob, what's the thought behind your fleet and your strategy for this deployment?
Well, as we've said in the past, anytime Ben or I decide to bring in a obnoxious, I think we called it, fleet to the board, we tell each other. That way, I'm not bringing a bunch of MSU, one shots, hammerheads, and he's just like, thanks, bang, 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 dead, and it's done in round 2, 3. We want to make these big battles, and we really like to have really good battles, big battle. So I decided to pull out Dodonna. Now, rapid reinforcements did not come out when I first started this until afterwards, and I went over General Draven. Thank you. I keep thinking Craven for some reason, but Draven, and I looked at him like, yeah, I can see, but I wasn't comfortable with him yet. So I thought, I'll go with Dodonna, my second favorite. Thought about Akbar. Wow, did he take up a lot of points? Yes, I could have lost some squads if I had to. And I'm sure Ben will be like, yeah, thank you, please. It's going to be a long game. But no, Dodonna is going to really be the one that's going to press some damage as much as possible I can. Now, the MC-80 battlecruiser, that's my spearhead. And that is one that I really want to go in and to do damage to start off. Help me out. Yeah, I know he's got plenty of shields and hull. Trust me, I know. Done this. I played against him a lot of times before. It also has heavy ion emplacements, so that way I can do shields on each side of the adjacent one that I'm shooting at. He's got Ida Spinal, just to add another red die in there. Engineering Techs, just to give me a little extra boost or turn that I might need, so I don't double arc myself into his front and side, let's say. It has Endeavor, I keep doing that, for the contain. Now, I did this for 2 reasons. Obviously, to keep it alive, and number 2 was because usually on his SSDs he has Palpatine. So I thought in the beginning I can use the contain to shoot, so I can spend it. But he didn't bring it, so it's basically going to go back for defense. Gunnery teams, if I can able to do it, get both 2 of his ships into like his interdictor as well as his SSD, I can shoot both of them. Now, the MC-30s, they are, well, let me just continue first. That's my spearhead. My hammer is going to be Dodonna the MC-80. Now, it's got something a little odd. I don't think I've even seen this done before. It might have been. But assault concussion missiles and assault proton torpedoes on it. So I can choose which one I need at the time. And I know some of you are going to go, why don't you take Extender X? Well, I wanted staying power, basically. I didn't want a one-shotter. It has defense liaison, which as an officer, which I liked last time I used. So that way, if I do need to change it to engineering or maneuver, I can, if I mess up. It has profundity, which I totally messed up.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you brought that.
Yep. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, why did I bring profundity? Why did I put it on there? I do not know. So the title is useless right now.
It's a narrative title.
Yeah, we're gonna do with that. Whew. Okay, let's hope there's no other surprises I'm gonna find out here. And then of course I brought the 2 MC-30s, which you guys have seen before. Lando's on one with Foresight, assault proton torpedoes, and ordnance experts. On the other one, we got ballistics. I'm having a great day speaking today, guys. On admission, again, ordnance experts and assault proton torpedoes. And they're going to be my Shiv and Shanks. They're going to go in and do what they can and hopefully not get obliterated really quickly. especially against an SSD, of course, or against his multitude of squadrons that he does love to blow them up with. And then I brought 2 GR-75s. We got Bright Hope, of course. Torn Fars on there with bomber command, since I have a lot of bombers, which I'll get back to in a minute. And extended hangar bay, so she gets one more thing. Coming along with Bright Hope is Quantum Storm. Quantum Storm has no, I can't quite see his name then.
Major Derlin.
Major Derlin, with parts resupply, which I'm trying to remember to use this time. And it also has boosted comms so that it can be further away, which, if it has to be. Now, squadrons, here we go. 6 generic X-Wings.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have, just going to stay with the X-Wings for a minute here. We have Wedge, Biggs, Luke, and Hera. I had to take a second to remember which ones. And those are all my X-Wings. And then I have Nora, and I have 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll give it right here. Looking at it. 2, 3, 4, 5, because I also have Dutch. Y-Wings. With Biggs, it's going to be Jan, going for a Biggs bullish type thing. And then we got Wedge along with the ride. Help out with Dutch. And basically, I'm going for the bombing runs and trying to take down, whether it's his shields I'm happy with, because Nora's going to help me with shields. That's one of her special abilities, that bombers get to affect shields. Which sounds kind of weird in a way, but... And then... did I talk about Jan? Yeah. And then Hera's going to make sure Luke, just for thematic reasons, really, to be honest, has Adept. Because it still really bugs me that Luke does not have Adept. They should make some kind of version with him Adept. Even just Adept 1, so the early version or something, you know?
Yep, I agree.
Something like that. So, she's out there, and also to give all the other X-Wings around her just a little extra, a little oomph. Maybe it's his Red Squadron, we'll call it. So yeah, my plan is to the Spearhead going in, the Hammer coming after it, and the Shiv and the Shank MC-30s are going to come around the back, as Ben was saying, the whole entire flanking thing, except they're probably going to go after the interdictor. I really want to give him tough decisions, basically, and figure out what he's going to do and what he's going to save. And maybe, hopefully, at the same time, save mine. Now, what I am happy about is that he took Rift Ambush, because it gave me the Dust Clouds, which only one's going to be coming to play today, guys. But it's going to protect some of my MC-80 and MC-75, just for a little bit. And the others, they're not going to get any kind of benefit from it all, because the other cloud is way off there on the other side of the camera. You guys can't even probably see it at the moment. And since I can use the Rift in a way to slingshot me around, that's what Shiv and Shank are going to be doing. MC-30s, they're going to be moving a little bit further ahead and getting around and hopefully pestering out his interdictor. Now, could he send his squadrons over there? Yeah. But then again, does he want this whole entire bomber squad coming in on his SD? He probably could take it easily for a couple rounds before he recalls them. But we shall see. I think I rambled on it quite enough. My plan is pretty much simple. It's what I've been doing, basically, you guys have seen. Some of what Ben said he's been doing what he's been doing. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so Rob and I are going to play in our dials, and then we'll be back for this epic game at the start of round 1. Okay, start of round 1. We have our setup here. After we're done deploying, it wasn't caught on camera, but Rob had me move the Executor forward 1, then increased its speed to 2, which now matches the interdictor, and both my Gazantes are at speed 1. We have generic interceptors and defenders, then all my named are in this ball over here. Then we have the narrative profundity and Endeavor at speed 2s. Quantum Storm surrounded by all the squads. Bright Hope, then Foresight and Admonition, which are both at speed 3. Bright Hope and Quantum Storm are at 1. So, yep, well, looks like the Rift won't be coming into play, at least for me, but the MC-30s might be running through it. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, that's important.
Oh, and I also get 1 pass token because I'm outnumbered 6-4. All right, we'll start with my marked Gazanti. It's an engineering. Taking a token, passing it off to the Executor, and going speed 1. Just straight. Oh, and I landed on somebody. Who did I land on here? Valen. Just want him in the back.
Yep, back corner, yep. Not that it matters.
No.
All right, up first is Quantum Storm. Quantum Storm is an engineering dial, which I'll be taking the token. I'll be using parts resupply first to give off an engineering token to both the MC-80 and the MC-75, and then I'm just going to coast forward 1.
Okay, my unmarked Gazanti. To navigate, taking a token, comms netting it to the Executor, and moving forward just 1.
Okay, up next is Bright Hope, and it's a squadron dial. I'll be taking the token, and I'm going to coast up, just like Quantum Storm, up 1.
Alright, interdictor with Taskmaster Grint, and I should mention that Grint has an engineering token for the game. It's a navigate, and I'm going to use it to speed up to speed 3, I think, but I'm using it as a dial if I decide to stick with that. Yes, I will. So, speeding up to speed 3, getting extra click at the 1, doing this little side shuffle here, like so.
Alright, Admonition is up. It is a navigate dial, which I will be using to speed up 4. And then I click at the 2 and the 3, and just a little side shuffle there.
Alright, time for the Executor. It is a navigate, and I get the token for free. And we are going to be using the dial, staying at speed 2, but getting the extra click at the 2 from the dial. And not going to waste any time getting into engagement here. As y'all can see, like so. Already really close to these guys.
Okay, up next is Foresight. Foresight's a navigate dial. I'll be using it to speed up to 4. Doing a similar position thing as I did with Admission. And I've easily put myself at 1 to 2 of the Rift, which forces me to move 1, which for at speed 4 is negative, unless it lets me do that otherwise. So I'll move up 1 more, because I can't turn otherwise. Well,
You can, because you're a second player.
right. So can you do 1 towards the interdictor, for instance? Port side, I guess, was I. Just let me see. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll turn it to 1, move over, boop, and I hit Admission. Okay, up next is Endeavor, MC-80 here. It's an engineering dial, which I already messed up with Quantum Storm by giving it a token, so I'm just going to be wasting the dial. And I'll be turning it to 1 and just moving up right about there. Going speed 2. Okay, Dodonna is up next. Just like the sister ship, the Endeavor, sorry. the profanity, add an engineering command. So Quantum is not doing his job very well. And I just gonna slide up there. I am gonna get hit with 2 side arcs, or the side arc and a front arc, so I'm gonna get double arced.
Yep, start of round 2 is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what will be coming up next, because Rob and I will be doing our squads off screen. There will be no engagement. And I'm sure you guys don't want to see that
Hundreds
long.
of...
Yes, so coming up next, I'll give the review of where the squads went, and it'll be at the start of round 2. Alright, start of round 2. For my little housekeeping here, I activated take evasive action with a token, and then used Wolf Yularen to give me a nav token back. As far as movement, I kept all my squads hidden on the opposite side of the Executor for now, although based on how I know I'm going to do my next movement, I am going to be hitting a few, but they're fast enough to where they'll be able to recover.
Yeah.
In the squad phase, over here we had some mass movement along this massive blob of fighters moving forward as far as they can. The quaint Speed 3 of Republic.
Except for Fenwell.
Yes, and I'm sure as a surprise to no one, since I have this lovely setup here, we will be starting with the Executor. Admiral versus Admiral. Command ship versus command ship, saying hello. Okay, so as you can see here, I do have barely a medium range shot from my primary port side. So I will be able to get 2 shots. My dial is a concentrate fire, which I get a concentrate fire token from that, being a huge ship, and the shot out the side is also clear from the dust field. So I'll be making 2 shots, a side to front, then a front to front, and then my third shot, no, I have no arcs for a third shot. So, but that is fine. I think Rob thinks that this will be enough coming in. So we will start with the side shot, which is basically an ISD-2 now, because I have my high capacity ion turbines. 4 reds, 4 blues. And into the front of profundity. So good. So let me leave this in here for you guys to see. Good start so far. If I want a con fire on this one, I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, pretty average roll. LTTs. Now, I think, and this is once per activation, that I could use price. You know what? I think I'm not going to use her yet. Looking at all of my other goodies to make sure. Yep, so we'll just leave it at that. Pretty average roll, no accuracies, but it will be 8 damage, and there are crits in there.
Okay. So first we will brace.
Okay.
Knocking it down to 4. And then I'm going to redirect you into the front, correct?
Yes.
Redirect it to my starboard side. 2, 3.
Okay.
Dead 3 there.
Yep.
Unless you go XI7 or something.
Then 1 on the front.
Yep.
Alrighty. Alright, now for the front shot, which will be 5 reds and 5 blues, plus the con fire and token, which I am just going to declare now. I will be using both. Front to front. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Very interesting roll. What do I want to do with these? Well, saving that for sure. Alright, so before I con fire, I'm going to LTT this. Okay.
Good thing.
Then we'll go ahead and confire. Let's get greedy. Confire in a red. Then I will use my confire token. Okay. And then I will use Governor Price. I'm going to take a shield off my front hull zone. And I think let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, this will matter. So I'm going to turn this into a double.
Yeah, so that on.
And I will accuracy your brace. So that'll be 11 damage.
Well, sucks. Oh, sucks. I gotta burn the. Well, okay. So I use my ECM to use my brace.
Yep.
I gotta burn the brace, unfortunately.
Yep.
Because otherwise, that's not good. All right. So
I'll brace it down to 6.
it's on 6. And I really don't want to redirect, but it's going to my front again, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No shields there, 3 shields there. Yep, I'm gonna have to burn the redirect.
Okay, burning the redirect.
So I take 3 on the port side, and then the other 3 on the front.
So front and side shields all down.
Mm-hmm.
And no more brace and redirect.
Nope.
Alrighty, now movement. I'll be using one of my nav tokens, and I am going to use it with Piet to use it as if it is a dial. So I'll be using that to slow down to speed 1, and then with take evasive action in the dial click, I'll be able to get 2 clicks at the 1. To do a massive swing of my big booty here and disrupt all of my fighters.
Yeah.
Big time.
But again, not that it matters.
No, not gonna be that big of a deal. Let me do the initial look here to see how much I will be. I might actually raining, so I might not move. I think it will be clear. Let's see. So I'm actually not hitting that many. Might just be these 2 defenders.
I don't know how you want to do this.
I'm gonna need to take this off.
Yep.
Actually, only landed on 1 squad. How about that? Could say that I planned it that way.
Imperial flying.
I wish I could claim that. Yes, yeah, Imperial flying was not pure luck. You guys can see, and just a really cool thing using maneuverability. I know people love JJ, but you can get it without them.
Yes.
With fleet commands and nav commands.
MPet.
Yep. So, where do you want this defender I landed on?
Right the back there, yes.
It's right in the back?
Yes.
Alrighty.
It can go wherever it wants anyway. Because...
Yes.
Alright, up next is General Dodonna himself. It's a navigation dial, which I will be using. And I will be taking the engineering token to refresh my ECMs.
That happens at the end of the round.
But I'm keeping that in my head so that I remember. And then I'm going to be firing out my front and side arcs into his front arc of the SSD.
Alright. What are you going to be shooting me with first?
Okay, front arc, which is 2 blue and 3 black.
Two blue, 3 black. Front to front.
Yes.
2 hit crits, a blank on a black, and then a crit and a hit on the blue.
Okay, the blank on the black was the other blacks were basically hits and crits. All right, let me make sure I got it here. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use the blank black and reroll with the ordnance experts.
Okay. One.
Hit. Okay. And then that doesn't matter at the moment. I will be using my.
You don't have to declare your crit yet.
Nope.
So you doing anything?
Just checking
else?
to make sure I don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
But I was just checking.
Yep, so that's 7 damage. I will brace, I will redirect, and I will salvo. Alright, so which crit are you going to use?
I am going to use the assault proton torpedoes.
Okay, that happens first. And you get to pick which face up I take. Point defense failure. Oh, projector misaligned. That's going to suck.
From here, yeah.
I don't even know if you want to look at the other ones here.
Not even worth it.
No. Well, maybe. Thruster fissure, you can, if I change my speed, I suffer a damage, but it can go on a shield.
Right.
Power failure, my engineer value is reduced to half, rounded down. Projector misaligned, my hull zone with most shields is lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's a tie because, I mean, that's a brutal one for me, but fortunately for me, if you want to change your mind on this, since this is now 5 because I use price,
Right.
I have 5 hull zones with 5, so I can take it way back here, which is what I'll be doing.
Right. So
sticking with that crit.
I'm gonna stick with that crit and let you take. You can take 5 wherever you want.
So starboard auxiliary will go from 5 to 0. All right, and then my 7 damage goes down to 4, and then I redirect, and I am actually going to just go ahead and redirect all of it to my primary starboard shield. All right, that was front shot.
Okay, side shot is 3 red and 2 black.
And then since you are attacking a hull zone that has a shield, I'm going to use Riva Domain to refresh my salvo. Oh, and I need to take my salvo.
Oh, sorry.
So I'll take my salvo shot first.
Yep, do that first.
But that is being refreshed by Riva. So it's going to be 2 reds, a blue, and a black. All Rob has is a couple contains, no shields. Okay. All right, we will DBY this to a hit crit, and then link turbo laser powers. Can I do anything with that? I don't think so. Oh, I can. Price. Because this is a different activation. It's your activation. So I will take a shield down to 4. And this, guys, is why price is going to be ridiculous. Turn this into a double.
Yeah.
So that will be 6 damage. I'm assuming you're going to spend one of your contains to stop the crit.
Yeah. I'll spend.
So be 6 face down. 4, 5,
Ooh, good
and
catch.
6. All right. Now for the side shot. 3 reds, 2 blacks.
Yeah.
And my salvo refresh from Riva. So you have a red hit, a red crit, a black hit crit, a black hit, and a red blank.
The red blank, I reroll LTT.
A hit.
Sounds good, at least. Any other blanks over there first?
No.
Thank you. The blacks are just a hit and a hit crit?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. I will. Do I get greedy or not? Yeah, it's time to get greedy. Take the hit on the black and re-roll, please. With ordnance. Well,
hit.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right. Alrighty. Well, that's where it's going to stay, and I'm going to be using my
I'm assuming you'll be using
Concussion.
ACMs. Yeah. So brace, redirect, and salvo again. So this will be 6 damage that I get to brace to 3. First, I need to take my ACM damage. So my side hull zones take a damage each. So I have 1 more shield here that goes to 0. And this shield goes down to 4. Then I have 3 damage left to take. So I'm actually going to, let me think of where I'm at. Yep, we will redirect actually all 3 of it to my primary port side. So 1 shield left, no shield left, 4 shields left, and port or starboard auxiliary are down to 0. And now for the salvo back. For 2 reds, a blue, and a black. And all I need is 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you can't use prices.
I can't use price, same activation. Oh, I might not get you.
Well,
LTT,
probably will.
and gotcha.
Well, you would have anyways.
Ramming,
Yeah.
yeah. But at least I don't take the ram damage now.
Right.
So, I'm assuming spend the contain for no crit, but it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
And Dodana
Is down.
goes down, and holy crap, folks, that's the power of an Executor II salvo attack. And the power of Price. Price was
What DBI?
huge for both the salvo attack and my primary attack. But yeah, there we go.
But you did take a lot of shield damage. So.
Oh yeah, I've taken enormous shield damage. You dropped, especially with that crit you got, that was a net, let's see, 12 damage of shields. Because if you count my price expenditures.
Right.
So yeah, lots of damage though. Okay, going with my marked Gazanti, or yes, marked Gazanti actually, or these things are marked incorrectly. That way you guys can see it properly. Anyway, this thing's a navigate, speeding up to speed 2, taking it as a dial, extra click at the 1, swinging around, landing on Mauler Mythil, which I'm assuming you just want him in the back corner. Okay.
Yep. All right, Foresight is up next. It is a navigation dial, and it is going to be using the dial. I click at the 1 with the dial, and then the regular clicks at the 2 and the 3.
So his dial's at speed 4, temporarily reduced to 3 from the rift.
And I get pushed forward 1 more.
Yes, and did you want to change your speed after this maneuver with your dial?
Yes, I'll change it to 3, please.
Okay. Because of the wording of how navigations work and how the rift works, guys, a lot of things happen simultaneously, so you get your choice of when effects happen. I recommend going to the Star Wars Armada forums, because Karnak explains it better than I can. Okay, now that I have these actually labeled properly, this is my unmarked Gazanti. It's an engineering taking a token, comms netting it over to my Executor, and staying at speed 1. Moving like so.
Okay, Abdumission is up. It is a navigation dial. I'll be using it to slow down to speed 3. And I will be using the dial at 1 and clicking at 2 and twice at the 3rd, just so that it does not get close enough to hit the asteroid or Foresight. And then, of course, the rift will now give me a push, which I could turn if I desire.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't,
Yes,
but
you would.
yeah. No, I'm just talking while you're getting stuff ready.
Yeah, I forgot to use Interdictor's ability. Oh well.
It's okay.
Was I even close enough?
Probably.
I barely was.
Yeah.
All right, Interdictor. It's an engineering, and with Taskmaster Grant giving me a token, that will give me 8 engineering points. I'll be using 2 of them to transfer shields. I'll be transferring 2 shields to the primary port side. I will take them off, let's say my starboard, but then I'll be able to use 4 remaining to raise back up, which leaves me even 2 more engineering remaining, which I don't need, so it just goes away. Now,
Sick.
For some shooting, this is just a pot shot. Actually, I want to shoot if I'm in range of the Liberty, or the Endeavor, because that's my next target, but I'm not, so I'll just take a side obstructed shot into foresight. Just start some plink damage onto Lando there. Side to side, going into your port. There'll be 3 blues and a red.
-1 for...
And I will take out...
Are you clear?
Take out...
Okay.
What?
You're doing it, go.
Take out a blue, maybe the red will spike for me. Double accuracy hit. I'll stop both your redirects.
I'll evade it.
Okay. Hit.
Same thing, it's worth a try. Bink.
Alright, current movement speed 3, probably gonna ram my own dude. But that's okay.
I don't think so.
Oh no, I'm definitely ramming. Definitely ramming. So ram at 3 and go back to the 2, and we both take a face down.
Alright. Up next is Bright Hope, and it's a navigation dial, which I will be using to go to speed 2. And then I click at the 1, and I go up a 2 here, which puts me within range of the rift. Yep, we're gonna do it twice. Okay, Quantum Storm is up next. Quantum Storm is a squadron dial, and he's going to be activating Fen Rao and one other. Fen Rao I'm going to do first, so I can get him in the position I want him in. And I'm going to fly him up 4. Okay. And so let me see. Far over there. He's going to go. I don't think he can get to the debris, the asteroid, I mean.
Just outside it.
Just outside. So he's going to go just outside of it.
Okay. Now once he finishes, now you can activate 2 at distance 1.
Well, I still got one more I have to do first.
Order of operations, now goes.
Okay.
Yep. So since you've now completed his activation, and this is the way that we're interpreting it currently, and if we're right, hopefully we're right, he now picks 2 squads that are non-uniques at distance 1, and now they activate as if activated by the squad command.
Which are the ones right behind him?
Basic X-Wings.
Yep. So they activate, and they are going to fly forward 3. Can I see a 3, please? If it goes towards your interdictor, I don't think it'll be 1 out. Oh, yeah, it might be 1 out. It'll easily be 1 out. So, yep, they're going to fly up there onto your interdictor.
All right, so you're going to be attacking my interdictor?
Yep. Okay. I don't know if the other guy can actually make it when you get
He might. Well, but let's do this guy first.
Yep.
And then we'll see if the other guy can make it. Let's scoot him a little bit over more to make room for the other guy. And actually, we can go ahead and move him now to see if he'll be in range.
It'll be.
Which I think he'll be out. Yeah, he's just out, actually.
Right.
Do you want him to still go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep him there. That's fine.
All right, so we'll go and do the attack real quick on X-Wing.
Yep, 1 red, please.
1 red. I'm just going to do this off camera, guys. It's crit.
Oh, he's a bomber, so actually does.
Yep. Assuming this is into my front. You could have done my side if you wanted.
I'll do your side.
Okay, my side, then I will redirect to my rear. And then the other X-Wing moves forward, but was just because of the angle of movement was not quite in range. And now you can activate with your normal activation 1 more squad.
Okay. I'll activate the one. Okay, right in front of Quantum Star. It's the middle one there. Yep.
Generic X-Wing.
Yep. He's going to move forward 3 by little front Fen Rao, I'm sorry. He can go over there. Yeah, let's begin moving him in.
Land on that X-Wing. So, put it here.
That's all right. All right, up next is the Endeavor. The Endeavor is a navigation dial, which it will probably be using. And then it is going to fire its side shot, it's the only shot it has, into the SSD.
Yep, so for those wondering, very unique positioning. I wish I could claim it, but the way that I'm sitting on this dust field, he has no line of sight to my side out the front, no arc to my front, out his front, and the dust field is also blocking his shot to the interdictor. So his only shot is side to front.
Yep.
To my SSD. What is that? Two reds and a blue? If I remember correctly.
2 reds and blue, yep.
2 reds and a blue coming on in. I have 4 shields on my front. Accuracy 2 hits.
Okay, let me check in there. Anything else? Nope. All right. So, 2 accuracy. I will act. What don't you have? How about that? Because you get about 2 of everything, if I remember right.
2 of everything, 1 salvo, 1 contain. Everything has been used except my contain.
Block a brace.
Okay. And no, I will not be burning my salvo yet.
I didn't think so. That's why I wasn't even trying.
And I'm not burning anything yet. We're just going to take 2 off the front. Front shield's down to 2.
I know. Okay, Endeavor is moving now. I clicked at the 1, and I'm going straight.
Speeding up to 3.
Speeding up to 3, and I hit 2 of my X-Wings.
And missed the debris field.
Yep.
All right, folks, that is it. Squad phase will do off camera again because really no engagement that could happen.
That's a mess.
And then we will be back at the start of round 3. Okay, start of round 3. I did my nav token Yularen thing to activate, take evasive, and get the token back. And then for squadrons, for myself, kept everybody in the shadow of the Executor.
Seriously, really?
For now. And Rob moved everybody up in different balls, except for Wedge, back with all the Y-Wing bombers.
Well, you couldn't reach.
And I'm going to stick with here, and my first activation is going to be Unmarked Gazanti, which is a navigate, which I will take as a token and pass on to the Executor. And then, moving forward, speed 1. Like so.
All right, up next is Quantum Storm. Quantum Storm is a squadron command, which it will be using. And it is activating only 2. But it's activating the 2 up front of the MC-80 right by the camera there. They're generics. But they're going in for a bombing run on the side of the
Interdictor?
Interdictor, yep. I'm trying
Going to my side?
Yep.
Is this how you want them?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, bombing run into the side of my interdictor. Got 2 shields there. Alright, first one. Blank.
Not with a Ranger Bomber Command.
Yes, you are.
Oh, then I reroll that for Bomber Command.
Hit. I'll just
Good.
take it.
Alright, second one.
Crit.
It's a bomber. Okay, again.
Can leave it?
Yeah, it's a hit.
I didn't know if you wanted to get greedy. Go for a double.
Nope.
I will redirect this one to my front. Alright, then Quantum Storm moves.
Yep, 1 speed.
1.
1, thank God. Just go straight then. It's fine going straight. Hit a 1.
Pass.
Alright, up next is Bright Hope. Bright Hope is a squadron command, and I will be using it with the token to get a maximum of 4 because it has extended hangar bays. So it shall activate Fen first. Fen Rao? I'll activate 1 first. Activate the red one first. I'll send him in. Can you get the back?
Yes.
Then he'll go for the back.
Okay.
Actually, can you get the side from there?
Yes.
Go for the side.
All right, into the side. Accuracy.
Reroll. See what we can.
Hit.
Yep.
Just take it.
All right.
Who's next?
Next will be the one in front of Biggs, or yeah, right there. Who's that?
Generic.
All right, generic. I want to try to get within one of that. Yeah, let's try to get it within one right behind. Either way, I don't think I messed up. All right. Yep. Have a go forward. Is it within one of your interdictor side shot?
Yes.
Then I'll go for it.
Blank.
Reroll a bomber, please.
Blank.
Blank. All right. He's a whiff. All right. That's number 2. Number 3 will be. Now Fenrir will go in, and he is going to go on the other side of the MC-80 towards the SSD. If I can get in there.
Right here?
Yeah, can it fit in there?
Yep. Where are you attacking?
I'm going to attack the. Let's attack the front.
Blue black. One hit.
Yep, can't do anything about that.
And I'll just take it. Alright, now you can activate this guy.
Yep,
right
that's
here.
what I do next. And he'll be going into the front as well.
Double.
Leave it, definitely.
Take it. One face down.
Okay, and that.
Do one more.
Do one more. Which I don't think I have any within range of Ben, anyways.
I'm talking about from Bright Hope.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying within range of Fen or Rao. I'm going to bring in. Let's bring in Hera. She's not going to be able to really reach and do anything, but she's going to sit right there.
She can attack. She's in range.
Okay, and shield bomb.
Alright, Hera gets a black. Hit crit.
I'm not rerolling that.
I will go ahead and contain and brace. Take one face down.
Alright, so I turn at the 1, turn at the 2, going towards the MC-80, and end up right there.
And just missed the asteroid.
Yes, that was the intention.
Alright, so we'll go with the interdictor. It is an engineering. Grant giving me the token, so I'll get 8. And so I'm gonna spend 2 to move from my starboard to my port. And then raise 3 shields on the front. And then for shooting, we'll take a side shot, do a side to side, because I do barely have line of sight into the side of the Endeavor. Just to start working on it before the SSD can start doing work on it later. And then probably do like a flak out the front or something.
And just to refresh my memory, it's because you can cross your target ship's line.
No, you
and
cannot.
cross your own. Oh.
You cannot. You can cross your own. Yeah. So when you measure it, it's barely missing.
Oh, it's barely missing the
Yeah.
line? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I had to use the laser pointer to
Yeah,
measure
it's
that,
very
but
close.
yeah.
Wow.
Which is beneficial because I love Liberties or Liberty style ships, but they only have 2 shields on the side. All right, so I just have 3 blues and a red. No way to modify it, so we'll just see what we get. An accuracy, 3 hits. I'll stop your redirect. Take 3.
On the side, you said?
On the side.
All right. I'll brace.
Okay. I got it over here for the camera.
Yeah.
And for those that are wondering who is this other person talking, we have Buster, aka Banshee, has joined us halfway through the game. Then I will flak out the front. I'll get Fen Rao and that X-Wing. So Fen Rao for 1, X-Wing for nothing. Alright, so we'll see if we can make this attempt here. I'm getting this extra click from Take Evasive Action. We'll move it, then we'll place the SSD back to see if I cleared enough. Be landing on these trio of squads. Glad we had the extra hand from Buster there to keep the main.
Yeah. Gee, thanks,
right.
Buster.
Anything I can do to help you?
And to see how close that is, that's how close that was, guys. So, take evasive action for the win. All right, and Rob, you get to place Zulk, a generic defender, and Sienna Ree.
I gotta put them on the line of your back right there. Yeah.
Kind of like
The
this.
side. Yep. On the side and the back. Yep.
Which one's which?
Folk can be up front, up here.
Okay.
Then I'll run away in the back. Oh wait,
This is Sienna.
Sienna. I'm sorry. And then what was that?
And defender.
Defender right there. All right.
Okay.
And Liberty's up next, and it's a concentrated fire dial, which I will be using. I'll be shooting out my front into his auxiliary side. Is that correct, the wording?
Yes.
Thank you. And with spinal armament, I get an extra red, so I got 5 red and 3 blue coming out the front.
All right, 5 red with spinal.
Yep.
And 3 blue.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say it was a concentrate fire?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Did you say you had a concentrate fire?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, you've got 4 red accuracies.
That's actually pretty good against this. Normally I'm like, yay.
A blank red. Oh, a blue accuracy. So you have 5 accuracies. Good heavens. A blank red and a crit blue and a crit and a regular hit on a blue.
Ooh,
So
crit.
2 damage total with 5 accuracies.
So how many defense tokens do you have?
I have 6 defense tokens.
All right. So salvo is definitely going to be locked down. That's one. And then
Are you doing concentrate fire on this?
yeah, I'll add in a red.
And then a red. Another accuracy.
Okay, well, okay, now they're all locked
So everything is locked down.
down. Boom. And then wait a minute, Ben. I gotta use my heavy ion and
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
okay.
So the heavy ion drops the shields on the attacking hull zone and the adjacent hull zones by 1. So 2, 2, and 4. And then I take 2 damage because I can't do anything about any of that. All right. Well, that was pretty insane.
Yeah.
All those accuracies.
First time I got all those accuracies and probably the last.
All right. Side shot.
No, I'm gonna take my.
Don't want the salvo back.
No, I'm not gonna gamble it that much now.
Okay.
No. All right, so I'm clicking at the 1 and the 3, and I'm gonna come right around here. Not hitting my squadrons.
Nope.
No. That's
All right, we're gonna go with the Executor. It is a squadron command, and I get my free token with that, and I'm gonna be spending both to get 7 squadrons to activate. Before I do that, I'll be spending an engineering token as the dial with Piet to give me 3 engineering, which I will use to, I think, move some shields. Or do I want to just raise 1? Let's see. I think I'm going to raise 1 on my rear here. Pressing. And then I think I'll move one from my primary port side to my auxiliary port side. All right, and now for the squadron activations. I'm basically grabbing my squads that are on the far side. You guys can kind of see through there, and they'll be jumping across, and they're going to be going to engage Rob's squads that are scattered throughout the screen. You see we have X-Wing Blob, we have, oh, that's right, it needs to be back here. Yep. And then we have Y-Wing Blob with Wedge, so I'm going to be attempting to do some disruption with my squadrons, getting them into the game. All right, the first person we're going to be maneuvering is Howl Runner, because she is the key to getting the most dice possible. All right, great. She'll have plenty of room to get where I want her to be. All right, I want her to straddle this dust field here. I need her to straddle in a way so where she'll be able to get a clear shot on this X-Wing, and then we'll be able to do her thing around this edge here. Very good. All right, so Howl Runner is going to come in and attack this X-Wing. For just 3 red dice, no modifications on this. For 2.
That's blue. Okay.
What's that?
You said 3 red.
It's blue dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure you rolled the right dice. I was like, uh-oh.
All right, so next, we're going to send over a generic TIE interceptor from back here. Actually, they can go further than that. They can go 5. Yep, it's time to start locking down these X-Wings to stop doing their bombing attacks, at least until Rob destroys my guys. Actually, no, we want to be on this side because I need to be in range of Instructor Gorham, which I am still going to be in range. Okay, that side would still be in range because Gorham you hardly ever see, but he actually gives squadrons at distance 1 and 2 an extra counter, or adds a counter to them. All right, so we are going to attack. Oh, we actually have Hera. Hera is giving everybody adept. Or do I want to just... But she's not an escort, so I can't attack her yet.
Nope.
So we'll attack this X-Wing here. And I will be getting 5 dice because I'm getting the benefit of Howl Runner. Two damage, no swarm because Howl Runner is not engaged with this X-Wing. Then we will do another generic TIE interceptor. Plenty of space. And around like so. We'll attack the X-Wing that's on 3 health. Right here. 5 dice with the swarm reroll. And got 3. So that is 1 X-Wing off the board. Alright, I get 4 more activations. So now we need to start doing work on this Y-Wing swarm of people. So we are going to go ahead and send Sienna Ree over first. And she is going to attack. Make sure she's out of wedge range because I want to attack these Y-Wings. And specifically, Dutch. So 5 blues, no swarm reroll, 2 accuracies, and 2 damage. So just straight up 2 damage to stop both your braces. Then we'll send Volt over, or yeah, Volt. It's an interesting name that he has. This isn't exactly going to be doing the making Rob attack him, but because Valen's going to go somewhere else, but that's okay. Yep. So 3 blues, 2 blacks for Volt, because he has the wonderful TIE Defender profile. With a swarm reroll, which I will be using. And Dutch has 2 braces, so it doesn't matter. I'll stop 1 brace, take 4.
Use the other brace, take 2.
Yep. So Dutch down to 2 health now. And I get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more activations. So we will send a defender over to help finish off. This will be straight up because he doesn't get any rerolls or added dice. Need 3 damage to get past the brace. We'll see. And we got it. Just enough. Then 1 more activation. I think I will do Valen. Yes. So Valen, Rudor, we're going to bring in like so. He's going to attack the X-Wing I attacked previously. That's on 3 health. This one right here. And in range of Hal Runner, so it'll be 3 blacks and a blue. With a swarm reroll. And I do need a swarm reroll, so reroll this black. And got it. Alright, now after that, we now have some shooting. So we'll bring it back over here. And we'll be shooting, I'll be doing a side, auxiliary to side, and then a rear to front into the Endeavor. Here are Rob's defense tokens so far. Alright, so it'll be 3 reds, 3 blues, and a black. Gotta love these massive executor ships. Oh, very nice.
Even when you don't need it.
That is an incredible shot.
Even when you don't need it. You always roll so well.
2, 4, 7. I will stop your green brace and your redirect. Take 7.
Then I'll use my red brace, I guess.
Okay, brace to 4.
Yep.
Assuming you want to contain the crit.
Yes, please.
Okay, 4 face down. And then a rear shot into the front. 2 reds, a blue, and a black. Okay, we will LTT this one. And then we will Governor Price this one. Actually, yeah, we'll do it that way. So I'll take a damage off my back for Governor Price, or a shield, I mean. With the rear shield. Turn that into a double, take 5.
No, nothing locked down?
Not locking anything down.
Okay, then I'll use my green brace.
Okay, to 3.
3, how many shields do I got in the front?
5.
I'll take 3 to, yeah, take 3 to the front.
Okay.
Wait, do I have a green redirect?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll use the redirect. Wait, what do I have the sides on the
2.
On the starboard?
Nothing.
Starboard?
2.
2. I'll take 2 there, and I'll take the others on the other side.
Okay. And then for my third attack, it's going to be flakking if I have anybody in range. Because of my flak guns, it's triple black, so my range is limited of where I can attack. And I think I killed the only person I had in range. So yep, so no third attack. And then I'm going to use a nav token to slow myself down to speed 0. And not move.
Okay, it is a concentrated fire on the foresight. And I have no target, so I take it as a token. And because I'm close to the rift, I go down to speed 2 at the moment. And I go up there and just turn a little bit up to 2, just trying to get back into the line where I wanted to be. All right, up next is admission, and we're going to be going, well, effectively speed 3, but because of the rift, speed 2. It's a navigation dial, and I'm just going to go up and just...
You avoid it.
I avoid the debris field.
But you now have to go forward 1.
Yeah, so I don't avoid it. I can turn.
Where do you want to take the damage?
I'm going to take it on the starboard side, please.
Alright, my last Gazanti, it's a squadron command. We're going to use it as the dial, so I can activate my 2 remaining squads. So we'll move on over here to where they will be jumping to do some attacks. And continuing to engage Rob's harrowing squad balls that he has. Question is, what do I want to hit? Yeah, I think I need to keep working on these Y-wings. So, Defender coming over, we're going to attack this generic Y-wing right here. So, 2 blues, 2 blacks for 3 damage. Then I need to know where I want to drop Mauler to do his splash of 4 of damage to everyone, which I think this is where I want him. It might end up killing him, but well, actually these haven't gone yet, so that's good. So we're just going to drop Mauler here, and everybody here takes a damage. And I'll just do that off screen. Okay, start of round 4. I did my little combo here with Wolf of Yularen, spent a token to activate Take Evasive, then had Yularen give me that token back. And the rest of the squad phase, Rob moved the majority of all of his X-Wings that he could up here, including Biggs. So now this is a genuine Biggs ball, so make it even harder to chew through. And then he did have Nora in this generic Y-Wing attack one of my defenders, doing 3 damage, and I did nothing back on the counters.
Worthless counter.
Yep, very worthless counter. And we're going to keep it here because I am going to go with the Executor first.
Well, I thought he was going to go with Xanti.
Shocking.
Yes.
I know, wow.
It is a squadron command, and then my free token, that'll give me 7. And then but first I'm going to spend a engineering token that I have, and I'm going to spend it as a dial with Piet to give me 5 engineering, spending it as a dial. Yeah.
It's only 300.
And I think I'm going to raise a rear shield and raise this shield. And then I'm going to move a shield from my front to my auxiliary port.
Well, there's some editing there.
Okay, so Buster desperately wants one of these. So we got a lot of squadron activations to do. Lots of engagements happening currently.
Don't know if I'll ever use it.
All right, so let's start with this interceptor here.
Use your armor cars now.
Who is in range of Hal Renner, and we're going to start working on this Biggs ball. So we're going to attack this generic X-Wing right here. So 5 blues.
Oh my.
with a swarm reroll. Man, I wish I'd have attacked an ace with all these accuracies. Reroll. All right, for 3 damage.
Who is it? Is it generic?
Generic X-Wing.
Okay. Then I have Biggs pass it. Where's...
Yep, Biggs is in range.
Okay. And you're attacking which one? Just wanted to- What's the one behind it?
Right here?
Yep.
It's generic.
And he's at...
4.
And I got pass it one behind Biggs, correct?
Yes, basically, Biggs is the center point
Yes, that's
of where
what
you
I'm
pass
asking.
it.
Is there one that I can pass it behind?
You have
All right.
people all around here.
All right, give me a full size. Give me a full...
Wedge, Jan,
No.
Luke.
I want generics.
Oh, your only generics are right here.
Okay. Then go to the 4. Pass one off to the 4.
Okay, so he takes 3, or goes down to 3. And the original target takes 2, so he goes down to 2.
That's scary.
All right, next we'll do this interceptor. And I just want to see it. No, it doesn't matter because well, actually, ooh, Fen Rao is not in range. I'm going to actually attack Fen Rao, so he will not get the benefits of the biggest ball. 5 blues, but he does have a brace. And I got an accuracy to stop that brace and swarm reroll. So 3 damage.
Then you can do it easier.
Yeah, unfortunately not. So he goes down to 2.
But he has counter, doesn't he?
He does not.
No, it doesn't.
Let's
Oh, yeah,
see.
the Imperial guy.
You're thinking about the full.
Yeah, we're going to then go with Valen next, see if we can't finish off Fen Rao. So 3 blacks and a blue. And got 4 damage. Brace to 2, he still goes down. That was a pretty heavy hit. Fen Rao, but we got to see him do his special ability.
Yep.
So that was actually pretty neat to see this game. All right, 4 more activations. We are now going to move up to this fight with here. I now have this generic X-Wing that I need to take care of before I can keep laying into these bombers. All right, so we're gonna start with this defender that's wounded. Yeah, this defender that's wounded. Attacking that X-Wing.
Yes. 1 to 2, that's a large range, too.
Yes. Yeah, Jan is, and then you can find that with Biggs reducing, being able to move
Swap
damage around, and it just makes it very difficult to get through. Ooh, only 1 damage on that X-Wing. Next defender, 3 damage on that X-Wing for 4 total, so he still has 1 left. Dang it.
Okay. Which X-Wing?
This one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to waste.
Waste something on a 7.
Who do I want to do this attack with? All right, we're gonna do it with Fen Rao.
Fen Rao.
Not Fen Rao. Volk Scaris. Volk Scaris.
He is scary. He scares me.
Yes. 3 blues, 2 blacks. This is overkill. That's fine. Yep, got him. Barely. And then I want to move him back here because I really want to attempt Rob to attack him. About from right in the middle, next to Howlrunner and next to my Star Destroyer with Instructor Gorn. Then Sienna is going to move up and continue engaging these guys. And we're going to attack that generic Y-Wing. Actually, I need to look at my range here, make sure I'm doing this right. Don't get too over aggressive. I need the Howlrunner dice. For 5 blues. Just need 3 damage with a swarm reroll. I do need the swarm reroll. Got it. Yep, it'll be that one there. All right, and now we will move back to some regular shots we had before into the Endeavor. side to side and rear to front. We will start with rear to front. So 2 reds, a blue, and a black. I'm just going to leave that 5 damage. You have 4 shields on the front, no shields on the side.
Well, I brace, obviously.
Okay, so brace to 3.
Yeah.
All right, shields down to 1.
And okay.
And then I will do actually the auxiliary side to the front now. He has no shields to redirect to.
Oh, he doesn't.
Okay.
His side shields
So I was
are
like,
down.
wait, hold on.
Which is why I'm attacking him in the front, because the redirect is currently worthless. All right, 3 reds, 3 blues, and a black.
Ouch.
Yes. So, how much health does Rob have left over there?
I believe it was like 3. No.
See, 8 total. Oh, he's taking all this?
Yep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. She has 4 left.
4 left.
What's the shield? 5.
I actually don't have to do anything, so I'll stop your brace, take 5. And that'll be it for the endeavor.
Do you have any magic?
No ACM or anything, unfortunately.
Nope.
And for 3rd attack, I have no shots out of irrelevant. Why take that
I don't know why
back?
I'm sad.
It's like Empire, yes!
I'm sort of on your side right now.
So from this angle, I'm not hitting the debris field, so I actually do have a long range
Give a Coke.
port side to admonition.
I'm gonna get my rum too and put it in here.
So this will be 4 reds, Rob. Coming into admonition
Sure.
at long range into your side. Now, this is where I might want to use Price to get a double accuracy. So I am going to use Price. I'm going to spend my last shield there to lock down both of your evades. Take 2
Which one was that?
Admission.
on this guy here, which is number 2. Yeah.
Hold on, just hold on.
Oh, yeah, we can take these now.
Yes. It's just a plink damage. Probably wasn't even worth doing, but
Wait.
You can redirect.
You may discard. Are you ready? So, do I have all my defense tokens?
yes.
But these 2 are.
Yeah, I'm stopping both your evades.
Yeah, just redirect.
That's okay. So, how much did you do to me?
2.
Oh yeah, I do have that. I will also be redirecting though, because I'm not gonna just take the 2.
Okay. Where to?
I know.
No.
I was looking at that. And you went from the what side? I'm sorry.
To the side.
The back, I believe, has enough.
Send them both back there?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and I'm going to say speed 0, not move.
Okay, Quantum is up next. It is a squadron dial, which I will be using to activate 2. And the 2 I will be activating. First one's going to be Wedge, and I'm going to be attacking
Generic interceptor.
Interceptor. So since he's already been activated,
blues.
yep, I get next. To try to take out 3 damage. Take him out.
Yep. Three accuracies, 3 crits. Torn Far is in range. You can reroll 1. Holy cow, Wedge.
Wow.
Another accuracy.
He very accurately, critically.
Well, well, my
that
God.
flashlight just totally.
Yeah. Well, and now I'll counter back. I get counter 4. Base 2.
These are all going to be for what? What?
Yep.
Damage?
Or more. Base 2 from Interceptor, 1 from Howlrunner, 1 from Instructor Gorn. And then I do get a Swarm reroll. Just 1.
I can't believe that roll.
That was horrible. Wedge, come on, man. You're supposed to be the best pilot in the galaxy.
Right.
All right, who's going to be your second activation?
Second activation is going to be. Is that Biggs next to Wedge, or is that a Biggs?
That is Luke. This is Biggs.
Okay. I'm gonna have Luke go. Oh, why should I do something else first? I'm gonna activate Hera.
Okay.
So now the Alt C, I should have done that.
Oh wait, you get another reroll because she has Adept because Hera's nearby.
No, she has to be activated.
No, she hasn't.
I thought she had to be activated.
Not they changed it, but
Okay.
you still got it. You missed anyway.
Yeah, I know, but it was one of those things where I keep reading.
No, she has an aura now of 1 to 2.
Okay. Because every time I read the cards, it's activated. I'm like,
Well, yeah, that was the old wording.
I am going to attack the generic again with her.
Okay,
Well,
so
she's going to check the generic, but she only does have the normal dice.
yep, Hera.
Well, semi-normal. She's a little better.
She gets a red, 2 blues, and a black.
Black?
Yep, a red, 2 blues, and a black. And she does not give herself her ability because she does not have escort.
That's correct.
One hit so far.
Wait, we got Tarn.
You have Torin. 1 hit. Counter.
It's going to be the interceptor of your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Counter back. And swarm. Oh, it's not going to matter because you get 2 braces, 4 damage.
So brace do.
Holy cow. I need to turn this interceptor into an ace of some kind.
Yeah, you do. It's too bad you can't do that.
So Hera takes 2.
Unless you do that.
And interceptor takes 1. All right, and
well, that's
Quantum
a 2.
Storm's moving 1. Hit this Y-wing.
Hopefully he doesn't hit the asteroid.
And
He did hit the asteroid, didn't he?
actually just barely missed it.
Nice. All right.
But I am going to be putting this Y-wing next to Sienna. All right, my unmarked Gazanti. It is an engineering token, commsnet to the Executor, and moving forward at speed 1. We will do a slight turn. Just gonna have to do this slightly different. And then I bumped him. Always bumping happening.
All right. Up first is Bright Hope. It's a squadron command, and because that's expended hangar to bay, you can activate 3. It's going to activate this one that he's now activating for me.
Starting with this guy,
Yep.
trying to kill that
Trying to kill this ace
pesky,
over here.
yeah, this ace interceptor,
Glad to be
unnamed.
out because Bun does not usually use interceptors.
It's been a while,
Yeah.
so 4 blues,
Wait, reroll
all
for
crits,
adept.
adept reroll, Torn far reroll.
Roll. Well, you see, if it was bombing, I might actually do hits.
And counter 4 back.
I'm telling you, you need to make this guy.
Swarm. Just 1.
Maybe it's the blue dice. 'Cause I really don't think they're
Yeah.
like cooled off. All right, next will be
Well, is he taking the damage?
Oh, that's right. Thank you. How much is it taking? 2?
Yeah, he has 2 health left,
The bomb
and he's
should be-
taking 1.
Taking 1. It's not really anybody I can really pass it off to.
You got named people you can pass it off to.
Rather not yet. He'll take the 1.
Okay. All right, who's your next activation?
Who thinks they can do something? What's red down there? Did I already activate him or not?
3 health.
3 health.
He's only being locked down
Oh, yeah.
by Mauler, and since Jan's in range, he has grit, so he can move.
All right, so he's gonna move. I really want this interceptor dead.
Okay, so you can.
Well, can he reach from there? They can't reach.
He can't reach from there.
Okay.
You'd have to move him, so you can move him like
Yeah.
there.
So we'll do that.
Okay. 4 blues. Can you even get a damage? 1 damage.
Well, wait, we're not done yet, though.
Adept.
Yep.
There he goes. Now he's dead.
Yay! It only
Counter
took-
back. It only took way too many people. Swarm. 2 damage back.
I can pass it off on somebody though. He's got what, 3? You said?
Yes. You can pass one off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna smack Wedge upside the head to wake up.
So give Wedge 1 damage.
Yeah, just because he really
Okay.
totally whiffed that thing.
Can do anything with Jan.
I will brace. Go away, man. I should have done that the other way. Never mind. Should have done it the other way around.
Yeah, so you brace to 1 with
Yep.
Jan, and then you send the damage
Yep.
over to Wedge.
Yeah, that's what I should have done
Yep.
first.
And then this TIE Interceptor comes back to life out of the reserve
Right.
hangar deck of the upper deck.
You thought I was dead.
It's like,
I'm back again.
you thought you got me. All right, last activation.
All right. What is is it Mauler down the bottom down there? What is his counter?
His counter will be counter 2. Base 0. Actually, it'll be counter 1. He's out of range of Howlrunner, so just counter from Instructor Gorn.
Okay, then that ship, that squadron right there. Yep.
1 health. But you are in a Biggs ball.
Yeah, I'm in a big ball.
Actually, it'd have to be him. He's activated, so this guy, that's on
Okay,
1
that
health.
guy, that's fine. How much does he have?
1.
He has 1 health.
Yep. But Biggs protection.
It's going down.
And accuracy, 3 damage.
So what do you have for defenses?
Brace scatter.
Well, get rid of the scatter.
Okay, brace to 2. Alive on 1.
It's better than scattering it
Counter
all.
back. For 1.
Do I want to big it? I will big it to Luke.
Biggs it to Luke.
Does he have chaos going?
What's that?
I don't think. Yeah.
Luke is an escort,
He-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only X-Wings that are not
escort
escorts
is
are
Hera.
Hera and Rogue Squadron.
Right.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Yep.
Because I know.
I have to just kind of eyeball this without disrupting too much. Actually, that's all you hit, are those 4. I say all, but...
That's important.
My marked Gazanti. Navigate. I'll be using that as the dial to slow down to speed 1. Like so.
Okay, good. Because I wasn't quite done yet. All right. All right, up next is admission. Mission is a, maneuver dial. And I'll be using it. Actually, I'll just take the token. Might as well just take the token.
Well, we need to decide that before we did all the maneuvering with the maneuver dial.
Then,
Or
yeah,
maneuver tool.
I am using it.
So.
And let's see. Gonna go straight forward as I am currently. Being shown, but before I did that, I did not do what I wanted to do. Shoot.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to, no, I couldn't flak anything. Yeah, I can blue flak.
Yep, you could have flacked at
Yep.
my
I
two
wanted- dang, I wanted to do that.
Mauler. We can do it.
All right.
So, Mauler, hit, I scatter.
It's okay. all right.
Volk, no hit. Okay, now for the interdictor. Surprise to no one. Engineering. Plus Taskmaster Grant token. First, we are going to transfer some shields over.
Do you have any?
What's that? Oh yeah, I raised some last turn. So off my port, I'm going to take 2 and send 2 over to my SSD's port. And then I'll then spend 4 to raise those 2 back. And now we are moving at speed 3. And we'll do this maneuver here, getting the extra click at the 3 from take evasive. Like so. No, you won't.
But I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. Alright, now we are in the squad phase. I have only 2 squads left. I have Mauler Mythil, who's on 1 health, who is right here, and I have Howlrunner, who has not been attacked yet. Then Rob has a bunch of squads. So we'll start with Mauler Mythil. Unfortunately not in range of Howlrunner, so just 3 dice. But we are going to attack this guy on 1 health. For 2, and I do get a swarm roll because Volk is there.
He's only got 1 health.
For 2. You're in a big ball.
But he's got 1 health like a dude. I mean...
True. Do you want to transfer the damage and still kill him? You sure you don't want to do that?
Yeah, what? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Alright, then Howl Runner is going to attack this guy. It's on 3 health. I do get swarm. No damage. Alright, then it's all you.
Alright, let's look at what we got first. What are we looking? Got anything down that end towards you?
You still have Luke, Jan, and Biggs.
Okay. And then I have this person up here, this Y-Wing.
You have Y-Wing, Y-Wing,
Y-Wing.
Nora.
Nora, sorry. She's locked down, so Nora's going to attack.
Okay, defender on 3 health.
Yep.
3 blues.
Yep. Nora.
1 health left.
She's not
toward far range,
no,
unfortunately.
no.
Yeah. Counter back for 1. Yep, Torn Far is here, and that's definitely out of range.
Third.
Close, but
No cigar. All right.
he's down to 1.
Now, moving on to the next Y-Wing is also locked down. Might as well.
The only person you can attack is Sienna. You get 1 blue dice because it's obstructed against her.
Well, I'll take the 1 blue die to see what it does. Gotta start working them. Gotta work them.
Okay. Accuracy. That one
actually,
is in Torfar, right?
Yeah. Come on, baby.
Hit.
Thank you.
Scatter.
That's okay.
Counter 4 back.
I'd still rather at least do something.
No swarm reroll for 3 damage.
Keep moving down the line. Next Y-Wing down.
Spent my
Oh,
scatter.
sorry.
Nope. This
No.
one has no shots.
Yep. So I'm
Staying
going to
put or
move
move
it. It's going to move to the debris field down there. Straight down below the camera.
You won't be able to get all the way in. You'll be exposed.
That's all right. It's out of there, so it's
Okay.
nothing you can do right now.
Okay.
Moving on down the list now, we'll move on to the next. What's the next closest one? Jan?
Jan.
She has used
1 brace.
embrace. What's her health
She
at?
gets 3 blues. Her health is full. She was not there when I did the Mauler Mythal Bomb.
And where? Okay, so who's around her? Because they all look the same to me.
Howl Runner, generic, Phelan, who you can't shoot at,
Right.
Volk. And then
Generic.
obstructed Mauler Mythal.
Is that generic defender? Or
Interceptor.
interceptor? Oh, here we go again. Okay, going after generic interceptor. A different one.
3 blues. 2 hits and an accuracy. You are in Torn Far range.
Yep, roll accuracy, please.
Ah, not dead.
Not dead. But
Counter 4 back. Swarm reroll for 1.
I really think it is the blue dice.
So down to 1, and Jan down to 3.
All right, move to the next person.
Luke Everyone he attacks will be obstructed. He's actually not in range to attack anybody.
Okay, so he's not locked down either then.
Correct.
So he is going to move, definitely then. Now, the best spot to put him would be next to the MC-30 admission. I won't be able to really...
You want to fly here? That's where he can get to. That corner.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of locked range.
He'd have to go way out this way.
All right, so he's going to have to go way out
Because
that way.
he would have to be able to get out to here.
Okay. So Luke's going to go there.
Yep.
All right.
And then
so
Biggs.
Biggs.
He can attack Mauler. 1 health left. All of his defense tokens exhausted.
Yep. Attack him on.
Okay. Here.
Yeah,
there. 4 blues.
Come on, Biggs. Stop taking the damage and dish it out.
2 damage so far. No accuracies.
Reroll range, though.
So, adept. Torn fire. Burn my scatter.
Sorry, I'll let you burn it, though. That's fine.
Yeah. Nope, that's big. It is Biggs.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for round 4. The squadron furball is getting nasty. We'll reset our dials, and then we'll be back at the start of round 5.
After these messages.
Start of round 5. I'm just continuing my standard token. Yularen giving me token back to activate, take evasive action. And this is state of the game board, and we will of course be starting with the Executor, which is, to no one's surprise I'm sure, a squadron command. Then the token from the huge give me 7. Start off with Piet. Engineering counting as a dial to give me 5. To keep raising up some more shields. And we will just go ahead and raise up 2 there and just have 1 not be used. Actually, why not? We'll just move this shield because my front's not in danger. Alright, then a bunch of squad activations. Gonna keep chewing through these guys as best as I can. Okay, we're gonna start over here. This defender that's on full health is gonna fly closer to Nora to really reinforce locking her down. Taking a shot. 2 blues, 2 blacks. And that'll be 2 damage.
She will brace it. Yep.
Okay, brace to 1. The other defender that's already there, that's 1 health remaining. 2 damage. And I'll stop your green brace.
There, I burn the burnt one.
Okay, so net 2 so far. Alright, I really want her down. So since this is a heavy, I can still move. So I'm going to shift. Oh, I still want to be in range though of Howrunner. Let me look at my ranges. I might not move her. Just have her attack the Y-wing. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to help with Nora. That's fine. We'll just have Sienna try to take that Y-wing out. 5 blues. Y-wing has 3 health remaining. I do get a swarm reroll. Yes. For 3.
Brace it 2.
It's a generic Y-wing.
Oh, I was thinking Nora, sorry.
Yep. Yeah, I wanted to stay in Howrunner range for my extra dice.
No, I get it.
Now I will go ahead and move her into... Actually, I'm going to bring her into this mess. Yeah, they need to be on oranges. Have Sienna help with all this nonsense coming in here. Speaking of this Biggs ball, time to start doing some attacking. So... We will start with Mauler, because he... No, we're not going to start with Mauler. We're going to start with Volk. And he's going to attack this X-Wing that's on 2 health. So that'll be 3 blues, 2 blacks with the reroll. Well, with Jan it will matter, so we will swarm reroll this. Alright, 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage. Let's see. What do we got?
So what you could do is brace it to
Big,
3.
Yeah, and then have Biggs pass.
Biggs 1, but he still dies on 2, so it's not worth spending all that.
Right.
Yeah, that was...
But it's good to do the math.
Yes, do the math and, yeah, get it all. Oh wait, hang on.
What?
I keep forgetting that this is Hera. And I could attack her because I'm not engaged. So that's actually Hera that just took 5 damage. I don't know if it can still save her though. Brace to 3. Biggs can't help her. So yeah, it's still the same result. She has dodge, but brace to 2 will still kill her. We'll still do the dodge, still a damage. Yeah, because...
What's she on currently?
2.
2?
Yeah, and she took 5.
And she took 5, yeah.
Yeah. And she's not an escort, so we can't pass damage around.
Right.
And this escort was out of range.
It would have probably killed her anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
So even if Biggs could help, yeah.
Yeah. One of these days I need to find out, somebody makes stickers, has been making stickers so you can put them on top for like the rapid reinforcement squads.
What? Really?
Yeah. I need to find out who that person is. I've never, so that way I can invest in that. Okay, so I get 3 more. Alright, let's do this generic TIE fighter attacking. I have to attack this X-Wing on 3, generic X-Wing. He was in range for the Biggs ball and Jan. So 5 blues. Good roll for so far. I'm not gonna kill ya, but make you send some stuff. So you have 3 damage.
And head 3.
And you have 3.
Alright, well, Jan will spend 1.
Yep, so brace to 2.
Brace down 2. And
Then you can take it and live, or you can move 1 to live even better to someone else. That's right, Luke is out of this.
So where is Biggs first?
Here.
There. Okay, so what is the X-Wings around him on?
1 health, generic, Wedge on 3, Biggs is on 5. Now you can also reach Luke. Luke is on 4. Yeah, you can reach Luke.
I'll have Luke take it.
Okay, Luke goes down to 3. Then he goes down to 2. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2 more. Okay. Let's do Mauler. Man, yeah. He's going to attack the 1 on 1. Gets 3 dice. No swarm reroll because no one else is engaged with him. For 2 damage. That's all I needed.
Yep.
Yeah. Even Big Zing won't save him.
No.
Alright, then 1 more. Which I think I'm going to do Valen. And I don't like Luke running away. But I don't want to lose Howlrunner. Luke is actually free to attack right now. Yeah, I can't have that happen. Yeah, bring in Valen over. Don't want any through crits onto my SSD. So, bring Valen over to attack Luke for 3 blacks and no rerolls and no additional dice. For 2.
He can brace to 1.
All right. And now for shooting, we have a double arc into admonition. Tough nut to crack. Not as tough as Lando and Foresight, but still tough. Okay, so we will start with the rear me any good, so I'm going to use SW7s to count that as a hit. So 5 damage. One of them is a crit.
Okay. No accuracies?
No accuracies. I do have a red double.
Okay. I will evade. I will evade your double first.
Okay. Crit.
Okay.
4 damage.
Now I will discard with admonition. I'll discard a ready token. So I'll discard the redirect to cancel 1 die. And I cancel the, would you say a black crit?
No, it's red. Okay. So I have 2 red crits.
2 red crits. I will cancel. How much damage total are you doing right now?
4.
4. I will cancel. Yeah, cancel 1.
So 3 damage coming in now.
And then I will. I don't know my shields over there. What are my shields on it? I know it's been shot.
You have 3 shields on the front, and 3 shields on the port, 1 shield on the starboard.
I will take it on the front.
Okay, front shield's down.
It was on the front. You're shooting it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, take it on the front.
All right, now auxiliary side to your side.
Glad I picked the run.
3 reds, 3 blues, and 1 black. To the side. Alright, your redirect doesn't do any good, except for getting rid of damage, because you have no shields. Well, you have 1 shield on. Actually, you have no shields to redirect to now. Okay, so what do I want to do here? That's good for the evade. We'll keep this out, actually. The green evade. Let's do some. Let's do. Actually, we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna do Governor Price. Turn that into a hit crit. So I will drop a shield down to 4. All right, so I'll stop your green evade and 7 damage.
Okay,
So I'll be counting this as a hit.
You're a bigger ship than me.
Mm-hmm.
I could discard the.
Discard this one and have me roll 2.
Roll 2. Or I can cancel 1.
You can do both. Reroll 2 and discard this to cancel 1.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I rerolling?
You're rerolling 2 of the. Alright, so you get a double crits.
Yeah, I have a hit crit.
You have a hit crit, reroll that one, definitely.
Okay.
And then. What's the other ones you get?
2 reds hits, 2 blue crits, and a blue accuracy. Keep in mind my blues will be hits no matter what you do, because of SW7s.
Right. But the crit, I'd rather have a hit than a crit, because crit could open me up to do a face-up damage.
I have 2 crits on blue dice. And you can only reroll 1 more.
I know.
Unless you use this to cancel 1, if it comes out to not.
I know, I'm just saying that if I get rid of a crit, if I'm able to, it's better. Reroll 1 of the blue crits.
Okay. Hit crit and hit.
Okay, well, it did do the blue crit. I have nothing to redirect to, so I will take my redirect, discard it, and cancel the hit crit.
Okay, so that will be 5 damage, 3 on the shields, 2 internal, 1 of them face up. There's still a blue crit remaining.
Right.
Yep. So, it is compartment fire. You cannot ready your defense tokens.
It's all right.
And then another one face down. Alright, now for my third shot, if I have line of sight, I'm going to shoot at Bright Hope, but I need to double check to see if I'm overlapping this dust cloud out of my port hull zone. It's going to be very close. Oh, that is clear. So yeah, we'll be doing a side to front into Bright Hope. Party bus. Now, Torn Far and the party bus have experience with Executor SSDs. They are not afraid at all.
Nope.
Like we've been here before.
Yep. Old hat. That. Well,
Yep.
Except they didn't start with the station first.
Right. All right, so it'll be 4 reds because of high capacity ion turbines, 4 blues, and we are in close range, 1 black. And I've already used Price, so I do not get to use her again.
Thankfully.
So, probably should have checked that first. If I don't get the accuracies I need, I'm going to be kicking myself.
I'll be happy.
Oh
There's an
no.
accuracy.
Oh no.
That's 2.
Yep. Yep. That was ridiculous. Stop both and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -1 from Bright Hope, but still.
8.
Oh my. Yeah, that was an obliteration. But they were.
Actually goes, no, we remember you.
Yeah. Enough of your drunken debauchery.
Yeah. Well, that's because they weren't drunk. They didn't start with the stations. That's the problem.
Yep. Yep. No station on this one, so they weren't able to refill. And then I'm going to use my remaining nav token, speed up to speed 1. With take evasive action, I'm going to turn this way, hit my Gazanti, and go back to where I am. So my Gazanti takes 8 damage. This is my unmarked Gazanti.
All right, admission is up next. I use Walix right away to reclaim my redirect token.
Redirect, yep.
Defense token. So I get that back. And now I shall fire my front into the side. No, I'm going to do my side first, just on off chance something bad can happen.
Okay, so side to side.
Side to side. It was auxiliary side.
Yep, so auxiliary side. 2 blue, 3 black. Coming on in. With 8 PTs queued up. Wow. Alright, so 1 accuracy, hit crit, 2 hits on a black, and a crit on a blue.
Stop your salvo. And then I have no more other accuracies. I can't see the dice from where it is, Ben.
No.
All right, so I will do the 8 PTs, of course.
Did you want to do any other modifications?
What are my blacks again?
Hit crit, 2 hits.
I'm gonna gamble because he has to at the moment to take the roll 2 hits.
That was a hit crit, got bumped. Went to hit blank. So now 4 damage.
As we say, we should just leave it.
Alright, I will brace and redirect, and then your APT will go off, which will be coolant discharge. Ooh, I'm going to need to heal that next turn. Only 1 attack I perform each round can target a ship.
Ooh.
So my brace to 2, and I will move it to my standard port hull zone. Interesting. I can't salvo right now because I've already performed attacks against ships. Alright, front shot.
Yep. So it's 1 blue, 2 black.
Into my side.
Yep.
Okay. Accuracy, 2 hits.
I'm gonna re-roll the 2 blacks. I am gonna take the gamble on that one.
Hit blank.
Okay, should take 2 hits because I can't do it again anyway.
What would you like to accuracy?
Well, you salvo you can't do.
Yep, if I'm reading this card right, it says only 1 attack you perform each round can target a ship, and I've already gone with him and done attacks, and the round's not over.
Right.
So I think I'm interpreting that where
Well,
I can't
round.
attack ships now.
I think the keyword's round there, so.
Yeah.
It's only 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like redirect. It doesn't matter, you get 2.
Well,
So I'll go for the green one. If you
the
have
green one.
Yeah.
I'll just take it on the shield. All right, just taking 1 click up to 2. Just gonna hover this here, and yep, you're only in my rear currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, going with my unmarked Gazanti. To Squadron Command, gonna take a token and comsnet it to the Executor. And then going speed 1. Okay, it's a navigate.
Yeah, I was just checking something.
Taking it as a dial.
Yep, taking as a dial. What is my range currently?
Medium.
Good. I can hit your side at medium.
Yes.
How many shields you got there currently?
3.
Same as your back.
I'm sure people have commented. I'm sure I put it on the screen, but I keep forgetting to do my targeting scrambler. But my SSD is not in danger. But
No, it's
something
not.
I could have been doing to be forcing Rob to reroll, maybe to stop some of those APTs.
Yep. Anywho, all right. So I'm gonna fire my side because I can't have no front shot, I believe. So I'm gonna fire.
Yep, we'll just do it here real quick.
Side.
Off camera, 2 damage. Which I'll just go and embrace and take it on the shield.
So I'll come over there. Yep, I'm doing that.
Okay. Coming on around. Okay, my marked Gazanti. It is a navigate, taking a token and passing it off to the Executor. And then moving speed 1.
Okay, Quantum Storm's up next. Squadron Command, which I will be using. And to activate 2.
Alright, who we activating?
I think we're gonna activate Wedge. Yeah, activate Wedge.
Okay.
And I think we're gonna come down and take out Maul. Maul?
Mauler's here.
Who's got the bottom?
Valen.
Valent. I think we'll come down and take out him. Well, we're gonna try to. If Wedge doesn't mess up again.
Okay, going after Valen.
Yes.
He does not have a counter. He is now out of range of Instructor Gorn.
But he has what? He does have a scatter?
Oh yeah, Brace Scatter.
Brace scatter. Brace scatter. Okay. Wow. Interesting combo.
It's standard scatter. All right, and he is activated, so you get 6 dice.
Yep.
Come on, Wedge. No rerolls, unfortunately. Hey, there we go. 1 accuracy,
So we'll
4 damage.
Stop the scatter.
I'll brace it to 2. Alive on 1.
And then we're going to try out Luke.
Luke's going to try to take him out.
Yep.
Okay. 4 red for Luke. Use the Force. Oh, you got it. Got an accuracy.
Nice. Stop the scatter, of course, and then boom.
There goes Oh, hang on. Hang on.
What?
No, that had to be on Mauler, so Mauler's dead. Because since he's engaged with Luke, you can't attack Valen. So you had to attack Mauler.
So is Wedge attacking Mauler too then?
No, the Wedge is down here.
Right.
Out of engagement range.
Okay. Well, so Mauler's down. So it's just as good.
Yep, so Mauler's dead, but Valen isn't because Mauler was engaging Luke at the time. Hitting Sienna, this X-Wing, and maybe even Jan. Could be landing right there. Yep, you did not hit Jan, but you did hit the asteroid belt.
So we'll just take it on that shield on the
No, asteroid's face up.
face up. Or,
Yep. Structural.
I said kill.
Of all the ships to hit a ship that only has 3 health, get structural. All right, Sienna, where do I want you? Actually, we're gonna put Sienna here. Keep her in range of all of her buffs. Put the X-Wing right next to her. Hi.
Oh, I forgot to do something again. Oh,
What's that?
I forgot the flag.
Oh, if you want a flag, you could for sure have hit Sienna,
Actually, what is it?
Hal Runner, and Volk. You want to do those real quick?
Only a black flag.
Yep.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yep. Well, you can't detect Sienna because she's obstructed.
Right, so
But Hal Runner, Scatter, Volk, Scatter.
Scatter.
You made me spend them.
Yep. Not that's gonna do me any good.
All right. My last ship is my interdictor, which is, of course, in engineering. Grant, giving me 8. I'll be passing off shields. We're gonna go ahead and pass off 2 shields to here, and then use the remaining to raise the shields that I passed over. And then we're gonna throw 1 flak into Nora Wexley there. I believe it's just 1 blue. It's not very good. Yeah, just 1 blue.
You only have 1 attack, right?
What's that?
You only have 1 attack, right?
What do you mean?
From the crit?
This is the interdictor.
Oh, interdictor, I'm sorry.
And then we are going to do movement like we did last time using take evasive action. Swing myself around like so. And now we're into the squadron phase. And that's where I went. Sorry guys, my camera skills are getting more shoddy as it's getting late in the day.
Yep.
All right, I get 2 activations, so I am first player. All right, I have Hal Runner left and then an interceptor I want to bring over and get him back in the mess of things. So Hal Runner, she's still doing her thing. I'm gonna have her attack. Actually, I have to attack this X-Wing because I'm engaged, so X-Wing on 2 health. Did I do this? I think I did. And got him. And he is out of Big's ball range.
Yep.
Hang on. Swarm reroll matters here. So swarm reroll because you have Jan. Yep, you can brace to 1, he'll live with Jan. She has a green brace.
Yeah, I know. I'll spend it.
Yep, so both braces now exhausted on Jan. X-Wing is alive on 1. Curse Jan and her whole house. But she's doing what she does best. And then this interceptor can get where I want him to go. Yeah. So sending this interceptor across.
The ace interceptor.
The ace, yeah, who came back after being
The hero of the Empire, we'll call him.
on 2 health. And getting engaged with all these people, so they have to attack him instead of Valen. And it's to you.
Okay, let's see. I got Nora left over here. I'll start with her since she's locked down.
Yep.
So
I have a defender on 1 health.
Yep, I'll take the defender on 1 health.
Okay. Barely dead. I do have counter with that guy. Counter 1 back.
She can't do anything about that.
So defender goes down. All right, and Nora goes down to 2. Okay. What do we want next?
Now we're going to move down to who's the next one? Let's just top to top bottom. From my
X-Wing.
top. Okay. Well, X-Wing, you gotta do this, man. You're stuck, and you just gotta. So he's gonna shoot Sienna.
Okay.
Scared, or is this?
Yeah, obstructed because of her ability. So 3 reds. Her scatter has been spent.
That's 3 blue.
3 blues. Yep. 2 damage, which I'll brace to 1, and then I'll counter back 4 and get him.
Yeah.
So I braced to 1. Then this brave X-Wing pilot.
Well, you couldn't just sit there and keep getting shot at, so.
Yeah, I mean, might as well do damage instead of just
Yep.
while going out, instead of taking the hits.
Each.
Who you have left? You have regular Y-Wing, who's now locked down here, and Biggs, who's also locked down. And then you have Jan, who's also locked down.
Yeah, she can't move now. Who's she facing and how much health?
Sienna, 2 health. Hal Runner, 3 health. Generic, 1 health. Volk, 3 health.
And he has to attack. Well, who should he have to attack first of all?
Anybody.
Well, there's no escorts over there or anything like that?
Nope.
Oh, wow, okay.
Please attack Volk so I can do a 6 counter back.
Oh, hell no.
I want to do the 6 counter.
That's stupid. It's like, I'm going to try to get you to do it. No, you're not, man. I'm not that dumb. Okay,
The generic on 1 would be the easiest to kill.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'll go for generic on 1, go for points.
Okay. Got him.
Poof.
Counter 4 back. Ooh, that's not very good. Swarm. Nothing. But I will be using my reserve hangar deck on my numbered Gazanti. In the words of the dude, Monty Python, I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
I'll move him here like so.
It's only a flesh wound.
Alright, now we've got Biggs and generic Y-Wing.
Alright, generic one, I can't hit anybody.
Yeah.
I can shoot.
Yep, because he's locked down by him. They're engaged. I say that, but I mean, distance 1 is...
It's bigger than I think. Alright.
Yep, they are. Barely, but... Only counter 2, not in Hal Runner range or Instructor Gorham range.
That's nice. Is it full health?
2 health.
2?
When they come back at 2 health.
Oh, that's right. This is the hero. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
it's gonna fire at the hero. Why not? Alright, Y-Wing, buddy.
2 blues. 2 damage.
Nice.
Counter 2 back with Swarm. Uh-oh. 1 damage back.
Bye-bye, hero. Stay dead.
Reserve hangar deck.
Another one, yes, yeah.
On the other Gazanti.
This is just a zombie. This is not a hero, it's a zombie.
Yeah, it's a zombie. And so on this guy, I do have one more reserve hangar deck for those wondering on the
I remember you
Executor.
saying. I remember you saying.
All right, and now Biggs, who, if he wants to attack, he has to attack Volk. Do it. Because he is engaged with Volk and Valen.
How much does Biggs have health?
He's full health.
He's full. You know what? Just because you want to see it done. And please, everybody.
And I'm sure everybody else here wants to see it done.
Yes, and do know this, but this is for this is for show now.
Yes.
I would not do this in a tournament. All right,
4
come on,
blues.
Biggs.
3 damage. Volk will... We only have 1 more round after this. First, let me do his evade. If you reroll 1. Okay, then I'll burn my scatter. Keep him alive for 1 more round. And now counter 6.
Okay, here we go,
Biggs
folks.
4.
All right.
Power Runner and then range
Big
Instructor
whip,
Gorham.
big whip, big whip. Be like Wedge. Just be like Wedge.
It was a roll. Swarm. Okay, stop both your braces. Take 2.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
All right. Well, folks. Oh yeah, Jan did activate. So that is everything. And 1 more round left. This has been a long one, guys, but we're gonna finish it out.
Yep.
So we'll be back. Start of round 6. Okay, round 6. Did my Yularen thing again. Even though I don't have to, I could have discarded it, but you know, we just did it because, and we are ready to go. And we are going with the Executor, of course. So, mainly because I want to get rid of that stupid crit that prevented me from salvoing. That was horrible. The command is an engineering. The engineering plus token gets me 8. I will heal 2 damage cards. And I will doesn't matter where I raise the shield. We'll raise the shield here. Why not? Alright, then we're going to use my squadron token in Piet to activate it as if it was a squadron dial, which will give me 6 squadrons. Which, that might be... No, that isn't all that I have left. I still have 7 left. Alright.
Oh, yeah, you get some hidden behind that, right?
Yep, so we will start with this defender over here and see if we can't finally take out Nora. She has been very resilient over here. 2 blues, 2 blacks. 3 damage, that'll do it. She braced to 2 and she has 2 health left.
Hey,
but
she's real good.
She soaked up a lot of damage though. I'll say that.
And kept you busy.
Yes, she did. And what I'm going to do for this defender is just to keep him in the swing of things. Yeah, we're going to fly him. Ugh. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Over here, get him in range of Instructor Gorm and to engage some people. Where that movement went was here, folks. Since he's full health, I'm not worried about him dying. Just want him to be annoying to people. All right, next. We've got to take out Jan. And now I can. Sienna attacking Jen. 5 blues. Jan has 3 health left, but all of her braces. Wow.
That's locking down the braces.
Yeah, braces are locked down. Swarm reroll. Just Howl Runner's there. Just 1. Speaking of Howl Runner, we'll just do Howl Runner next, right away, going after Jan. Swarm reroll. We'll lock down 1 of your braces. Take 2.
Well, I brace 1.
Yep, so now you are down to 1 health remaining.
But I counter back on both of those.
She has counter?
Yep, Jen has.
She does. Sienna, obstructed. For 1, I will just take it. No,
sure?
I will scatter.
I was going to say, you sure?
She's got 2 health left.
Okay.
Howl Runner. For 1, which Howl Runner... Oh, has she taken damage yet?
Wait, don't I have scatter 2?
What?
1.
Huh?
I mean, don't I have counter 2? You took 1 die out for...
That's right. 2 damage.
Okay.
Definitely scatter that. Yeah, we'll just scatter both with Sienna and Howl Runner.
Well, definitely, yeah. I would definitely have done it with you.
Okay. Next. We're gonna bring an interceptor over. The hero interceptor, the hero zombie interceptors. We want to kill Jan.
But is this the hero, though? I mean,
It is the hero one.
it's
Yes.
the hero. Okay.
So out of escort range. So 5 blues. Just need to do 1. And Jan finally goes down. Well, that was a great shot. 2 accuracy, 3 hits.
She counters back.
What's that?
She counters back.
She does counter back. Counter 2. 1 damage.
Oh, she only had 1 more.
So this hero zombie goes down to 1.
He's done a lot more than most of your other guys, I have to say.
So he has done an enormous amount.
Yeah.
All right, so I activated 4. I get 2 more. So we are going to do Volk. No, we're going to do my other zombie interceptor. Mainly because I just want to keep more targets that you have to attack instead of Valen, forcing you to attack them. We are going to attack. We have all these. We have these 3 names. We have the original 3: Wedge, Luke, and Biggs. The original from the trench run. They must die. We're gonna attack Biggs.
Dun, 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 dun,
Do I
dun,
want to put be near Howrunner? I do. You know, that gets me out of Valen range for Luke and Wedge, but I need to make sure. Yep, I need to get the 5 dice. All right, Biggs. Still has all his defense tokens. 3 health left, but the only person he can pass damage to is Luke, because Wedge is out of range. And Swarm reroll. That was an accuracy.
Yeah, you did.
Stop one of your braces, 3 damage.
Okay, first of all, I'll brace it to 2. How much do you have left by chance?
3.
How much does Luke have?
2.
Biggs will go down. He'll just brace it.
So Biggs goes down to 1. Biggs being the hero for Luke.
Yep.
And now Volk will finish off Biggs. 3 blues, 2 blacks. Just need 2 damage. No, I need 3 damage.
Yeah, you need 3.
That way you can't brace and pass it off. And I got it. Biggs is sacrifice for Luke.
That's right. That's like he does.
And then Volk is going to move right down here in the middle of everybody. And say, hello.
Hi. Hi, look at me.
Now for my ship shooting. I only get 1 shot out the back. See if we can't kill Admonition.
Is that all your activations?
I only got 6 because I didn't have the token, because I used the token to turn it into a dial.
Okay. Just want to.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Okay, making sure.
Valen will be activated in the squad phase.
I was just making sure. That's all.
Yep. All right, so into Admonition. Has 2 health left. No shields on the front, port side, or rear. He does have
Shield and evade.
an evade and a redirect. Redirect can be useful for discarding. Get rid of damage. So we have 2 reds, a blue and a black. Into the side. Holy cow. I'm definitely going to Governor Price that to an accuracy. Stop your evade. Take 5. I had 2 doubles in there.
There's no really way to do it.
Yeah, because you could do this for Admonition, get 1 of the doubles, but that would still be 3 damage.
Right, because
Yeah,
there's no shields or nothing, right?
correct. Yeah.
So it's. Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Guys, we are seeing, as I predicted 2 weeks ago with my review, that Governor Price, especially on something like an SSD with shields to spare, is bonkers. Because just getting that key accuracy, it's huge.
No, it was. That was huge. Especially Admission there. Yeah.
All right. Now for my other attacks, I do not have line of sight onto Quantum Storm, unfortunately, because this definitely will be crossing the dust cloud. So Quantum Storm will survive. And my movement, I'm going to spend my nap token to slow down to 0.
You can shoot your zombies if you like.
No, I'll pass.
Oh, okay.
It's actually against the rules. It specifically says you cannot attack friendly ships.
Lag there right now. Up next is Quantum. Quantum is a squadron command, activating 2 of his squadrons.
We have Luke, 2 health, Wedge on 3 health, and we have Y-Wing on 5 health.
Okay, gonna activate Wedge, and we're gonna go after
He has to attack Volk.
Volk. Yep, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, because of the Valen thing.
But you're activated, so that's all right.
Yep, and Volk doesn't have a scatter anymore.
Nope.
He only has his evade. Wedge.
Come on, Wedge. Come on, Wedge. All right.
Wow. 4 accuracies, 2
What
hits.
is up, Wedge?
So Volk lives on 1. for now.
For now, hopefully.
Counter 4 back because in my eagerness, I could have positioned him better. Yeah, I could have gotten him in Goran range, but that's all right. Only counter 4, only. But a swarm reroll.
Let's hope you get all accuracies.
Right? Two damage, swarm. 3 damage.
Not much you can do about that.
Brace.
Brace, yeah, I know, but I mean,
Wedge is on 1 health
but he lives.
for now.
Right.
All right, who's the next attacker?
Luke. Going after.
Now Luke can attack Volk or my defender.
Nope, he's going to Volk.
Want Volk dead.
Doing it. We're just doing it.
Death to Volk.
Yeah. I mean, the game's
All
over,
right.
guys. But
Yeah. All right, 4 blues.
It's more fun for Ben and I, don't it?
Exactly, accuracy, damage.
Bam.
But counter 4 coming back on Luke.
Yep. Hey, if Fen Rao has to go out, so does Volk.
All right, Luke. Or Volk. Get this guy. Uh-oh. I might not. I'm definitely not. 2 damage.
Brace.
Alive on 1. The question now is, who do I want Valen in the squad phase to kill?
Well, first, I still have to finish off squad. What do you call it?
Well, that was all your squads. Yep.
Yep, but I got flak.
Yep, you do.
So CNI can't do.
Nope.
So we skip her.
Howl Runner.
Yep.
Scatter.
Okay.
Which I'll burn. My generic TIE Interceptor, 1 health. My hero. Dead.
Dead.
But final reserve hanger deck. On the Executor. He will never be dead. We'll put him up here because he's done his duty.
Yeah, yeah.
He's now in parade formation. Then Defender.
Next? Yep.
Down to 5. The other Interceptor. Down to 1. You have it double arced. You actually killed one.
Go flat.
Generic Interceptor finally is dead.
I don't think that was the hero, though.
It was not the hero.
That's all right. It was the apprentice. All right.
Yes. All right, and then going speed 1.
Did what we could. Run.
Now, we can actually just go and skip to the squad phase because Foresight is not going to do anything.
He's got no medium range on the.
Yep. You do have a nav, so you will be able to maneuver to stay on the board.
Yep.
And so, yeah, we just have a couple squads left. We have Valen and a generic Y-Wing.
Yep, go for it.
And we'll just do it here.
Okay,
Valen, who do I want to kill? Who's more expensive? That's what I want to kill.
I think Luke might be.
Yeah, I think Luke might be as well. It is Luke. We will kill the chosen one. With a swarm reroll. That's actually also why I want to do it, so I can get the swarm reroll if I need it. Yeah, I got it. Oh my god. Yeah.
How much you do?
3.
Yeah, okay.
And then the generic Y-Wing is actually not in range to attack anybody.
Nope, because the one that could attack is dead.
Yep. All right, guys, that was...
It just flies off. Just
Yep.
It's not locked down.
That was a bunch of craziness. So we will tally up the points for this May the 4th special, and we'll be back in the post-game interview.
We really have to tell.
Okay, so that was nuts. Hopefully it was entertaining for May the 4th celebration Batrep. Final score came down to Rob got 60 and I got 688. So yes, a bit on the one-sided side, and just goes to show you the power of the Executor class Star Destroyers, which you can never see unless you play these high point games.
Right.
Rob, why don't you start us off?
Why, thank you, Ben. Well, I really don't know what to say, except that there was a hero on the Empire side, and there was a peon, I'm going to call him. Somebody has to go back to flight school on the Rebel side. Rebel side, Wedge. Yeah, Wedge. I don't know what the heck you've been doing, boy. But I've never seen you do that bad. All accuracies and all crits on a squadron.
With adept rerolls and
Yes.
Torn Far rerolls.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
So
that was pretty.
That was
abominable.
sad. That was just so sad, Wedge. Go back to school
Yes.
and learn better. I don't know. Biggs and Jan did well. I bought my own ball, even when I got them into a really good ball in the middle, and busting them up. But they still did a decent job. I'm amazed at how many squadrons are dead, and his zombies would
Yeah.
just keep coming back.
Power of counter 4 on a regular interceptor. Starter Gorn, you don't hardly see him ever. But just Howard, that's a standard. You can get counter 3 easy.
Oh yeah.
But counter 4 and basically four resurrections because I had 4 reserve hangar decks.
Yeah, I think that was the worst part, to be honest.
Yeah, it was.
Just keep coming back. Keep coming back.
Yep.
But and my bombers did not get in to do anything. The one chance, well, not the my wings, but the one chance I had was against his interdictor, and it was able to, due to Imperial flying, flew over or under, or however space works, around the SSD perfectly.
Yep. Unfortunately, Buster
away.
just happened to be here at that time to
Yeah.
help hold down the corners because we were right on the middle edge of the thing and it was making it difficult to
Wobble,
get wobble. But once we had the edges secured, it was actually pretty. It was about this much of a clearance. It wasn't paper thin, but it was still
It was close.
But I wouldn't have been able to do it without take evasive action. And
Yeah.
because of Wolfie Lauren and taking that fleet command, I took him and that fleet command on purpose so that every round I would just have an automatic cycling. I just had to get a nav token to start, and then it's just endless
And that
take
was
evasive
great.
actions, and it was huge to
That
have
was
that.
huge.
Yeah.
And then Piet himself. I mean,
Yeah, Piet's amazing. I don't know why people don't like him.
I don't either. I can't understand that.
I love the Executor title. I was able to stack tokens to duplicate, well, not duplicate effects, but like playing turns in ahead and use things as needed. And
Right.
I use Piet every turn to full effect.
Yep. I don't think there was a turn you did not use
Yeah.
him.
So Piet and Executor title, you never see them. People love JJ and Ravager. I get it, but
Makes sense. Yeah.
Piet and Executor guys.
Yeah. Try it. Okay.
Granted, this is on an Executor class Star Destroyer, not the assault prototype, but still, it's
I'm sure it worked
be
just
very
as well.
useful. So
I'm sure you can make it work. But yeah, the hammer got slammed itself, blasted in the first round or second round.
yeah, that was the fastest I've ever seen a big ship like that drop.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Where you're able to basically, I think this demonstrated how ridiculous Price is going to be.
Yeah.
When I think she'll be an auto take on normal SSD builds, or should be.
And onagers.
And onagers, of course, will love her. Granted, I know onagers like taking an intel officer, but I think it'll now be a thing of, well, Price can be significant, getting that accuracy you need. Or
Not just accurate, but
not just actually, but if like you need just a bit more damage, flip it to a double.
or if you want the special crit to go off.
Yep, get your hit for crit on the black. It's just,
I mean, she's just
I think, I still maintain she should be 10 points. She should be the price of chair now.
Easily.
So
Easily.
she's way undercosted for what she does.
Yeah. She was incredible.
And I think Volk's amazing. I don't know why people don't like him. Maybe this is 2 weeks in the future you guys are watching this, so maybe people...
Maybe we'll do like
But,
him.
I mean, 2 blues, 2 blacks. You pair it with Howrunner, 3 blues, 2 blacks with a reroll. That's devastating. It's a defender hitting. With counter 4, Howrunner nearby, counter 5.
Right.
Now this one is a gimmick, having Instructor Gordon. Most people don't use them, but still counter 6.
Right.
And, yeah, it's just... I think he's great. I think he's fantastic.
Well, when I saw Volk first come out on rapid response to, I was like, oh yeah, definite. That's a definite take.
And there's going to be. I'm probably going to try to fit him in every list I build now.
Yeah,
that isn't like defender only dedicated.
Yeah, I was going to say you got a tough time with your best buddy.
When I do go back to doing my mixed squads normally, I'm going to be trying to fit Volt in all the time.
He's incredible. He's incredible.
And we got to see Fen Rao.
Yep, and I like
assuming we did him right. Assuming this interpretation, which is what everybody else.
Which we're currently at this time.
Yep, I know you guys are watching this 2 weeks in the future, but this is only a day and a half removed.
Right.
Still no official clarifications. Hopefully by the time you watch this there is. But we used him as the interpretation that after he activates, and his activation's done, 2 non-uniques within distance 1 can then activate.
Right.
So that then not counting towards your activation limit. That's
Right,
how we played this. And I was convinced many people convinced me that that's the way it should be done, and I'm mostly leaning towards that. So
it does make sense.
Yeah. So hopefully that's clarified. So
yeah, because otherwise they would have said something about relay or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll see how that goes in the next couple weeks before the next tournament, and you make your final decision.
Well, that would have already happened by the time they're watching this.
Right. So you were making that final decision, by
which
then.
I am. Spoiler: I am going to make that change for the guys playing in Osmo to be able to do Fen Rao that way. Not changing my Anakin rolling. My Anakin rolling sticks.
No.
This is. I mean, that has nothing to do with this game, but I'm just going to say it right now, and we'll see if it holds up when you guys watch this. If an official, but Anakin does not let you triple tap because it does not say it's letting you break the rule of 2 attacks.
Right.
And Salvo is considered an attack. The rules have been clear about this. AMG has been clear in their verifying in an FAQ that a Salvo is considered an attack.
Yes.
And you cannot, the Anakin's card does not say that you're doing this in addition.
Right.
So no triple attack. But it is going to let you do a double salvo at somebody.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still powerful, guys.
Yeah. Very powerful. He's
so the way that I'm still ruling it is that no triple attack, but you can double salvo back at someone that shoots you.
No, they did Anakin justice. They did.
Yeah. No,
they did.
That might be our next Batrep. Is I'm going to bring Anakin out to give him a shot.
Unless you want to try Wat Tambor, you want to be a separatist for once.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, I actually want to try that Wat Tambor vulture swarm with hyena bombers to see how long getting Dodge 3 can keep Wat alive. I think that could be interesting. So.
Yeah, that would be interesting. But
that's another thing.
Yeah, it's a whole other story. But we're kind of having troubles with staying in the past and not going back into the future. Anyways, I really had my pack hunters out there going for that interdictor. It popped on the other side, and after that, they had one good. Admission had one really good shot against the SSD, making them only have 1 attack per round. For I think 1 round at least, or
yeah, I healed it up.
Yeah.
Well, it basically kept Admonition alive that round because I would have salvoed back and killed it.
Oh, I know.
And then I would have been able to actually salvo against Foresight and put Foresight in danger.
It down, though, of course. Too.
So, well, it's not your second attack. You couldn't. You didn't get the accuracy.
That's true. That's right. No, second attack. You're right.
I would have killed Admonition if not for that crit, and then I would have been able to potentially hit Foresight.
And it might have been the worst crit you could have gotten.
Yep, it was because it stopped me from salvoing you back.
So good go to Admonition. Thank you. I know you're off the field at the moment, but.
Yep. Kept them alive for 1 more round.
Yep. So good going, man. Yep. Squadron wise, I needed to be more aggressive with them. I really did. I really needed to move them up faster and not keep bumping them. I needed to move my. Not quite sure when deploying whether I should have had. I know what I wanted to do, and I didn't do it. I kind of did it with the Liberty there, but I was trying to get it 1 arc, kind of the way Ben does it when he plays. I saw how he plays, which is another reason why I took the MC80, by the way, with Spinal, because I saw how he plays against SSDs. And I was like, okay, I've seen him do it quite a few times. I'm going to try it. And I'm going to take the MC75, and yeah, he's going to go in there. And he's got the double crit thing, so I can use, if I had double shots, which I did, I could use a crit 1 time, And the second time I used the crit again. So I used the concussion missiles, and I also used the proton torpedoes. It worked out great, except I had 3 health left at the end of it, which he just obliterated me after that, which was more than 3. But at the same time, I probably should have put him on the other side or in the middle maybe, and so that way he wouldn't have gotten hit as quickly, and he could angle himself in better, more maybe near the back or the middle or something. Ben would have adjusted on, I know, but...
Well, I wouldn't be able to. I had my SSD and everything placed by the time you had to place your Liberty, your MC-75, so...
Yeah.
I think that was... lining them up directly opposite my SSD was probably not
the best
choice.
Right.
Yeah. Probably should have put them over here and then just played for the long game to eventually bring all of your ships all at once to be able to hit me.
Yeah.
The way it was set up, I was able to basically engage you one at a time.
2, 3, yeah.
And
yeah. And then the squadrons, well, like I said, I think I should have played them more aggressively. They put my Y-wings all together and put them. That was the trouble with this many squadrons. I was trying to fit them all and think, where am I going to put them all? I put my Y-wings in the back behind the GR-75s, so that because they weren't going to be attacking. That wasn't the thing. They were going to be basically going in after whether it was going to be his SSD or his interdictor. The interdictor actually was my primary target because I knew if I get that down, he couldn't get his shields back up, which would affect Price in a way and his survivability. Again, I didn't know much about Piet, and of course he had his 2 Gazantis having given him tokens, so Piet could probably keep his shields back up anyways. But still, it would have helped, and even though he didn't use your target scramblers, that was another reason why I wanted to go out and take that out.
Yeah, I kind of I only ended up with 2 hull damage on this thing, but I could have had much less if I would have remembered the stupid target scramblers. I kept forgetting to do the rerolls, but oh well.
But that's all right. I took profundity, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I think that was from the original build, and I didn't take it off when I should have put something else on it. I don't even know what else I would have put on it, to be honest. But no, it was I have to say, it was a fun game. At the end, you hear us laughing, and we're doing things like I attacked Bolt. I would not have attacked Fold, no matter what. Unless he absolutely was the only thing I had to attack. But no, we did it just to see how it would happen, and we wanted to see it in action. So we did it for fun, and we were doing the fun at the end. That was it. But yeah. Good luck taking on an Executor, people. Executor by itself, without Price, is still a beast.
Yeah, even without Price, it would have been nasty.
It's a beast.
Oh. They're tough. 33 hull, tons of shields, and tons of firepower.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I do know. One day, I will play one. And you can play something else against it. But no, I think the setup that he had was actually really great. Yeah, so that's my take on it. I still, like I said, couple misplays. I think parts of Breeze Splay should be off my ships from now on, by the way, because I put it on 2 ships that didn't need it, because I had engineering commands come up. So those dials are totally wasted there. But I did remember to use it, and I used it in the beginning, and I put it right where it's supposed to be, so it could affect all ships if I needed to be, which I did not give my MC-30s any, which I don't think it really would have helped them. But anyways, it was fun. It was great having 2 Gazanti, I did it again, 2 GR-75s that could push, and one being a bomber control, and the other one being a bomber command, and the other one being a squadron pusher. With this many squadrons, though, it is very difficult not to hit them. I'm sure there's better ways to do that, and it's just going to take practice, that's all. I mean, this is probably the most squadrons I've ever had to use. So, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't know. I enjoyed myself. So that's my take on it. Ben?
All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed watching it.
Yep.
I mean, I've already stated my, I set myself up to flank, engage them one at a time, went according to plan.
Yeah.
And I just love using interceptors with reserve hangar deck because it's just so annoying to people. They just keep coming back, and they're being able to boost their counters to ridiculous levels. So it's I don't like SSDs running them, the prototypes, but I like it when we play the big games because I do like the Executors because they do feel like true superstar destroyers.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to bring it out every once in a while. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had a good May the 4th. Again, don't forget to subscribe and comment for the May-June giveaway. And until next time, take it easy.